It's all good. Okay. I think we should be live on all platforms at this point. Are we? We should be. Okay. It's good with y'all. I told y'all I'll be back. Did a little gambling stream earlier, We're up like 8 bands, lost that. Like that, Gift and a curse. But we all good. Somebody said 3 hours to stream today. How long y'all want me to stream for? Y'all tell me. How long y'all want me to stream for? Somebody's surprised I came back? Nah, I'm here, man. All right. A bunch of things to get to today. I know today's a jam-packed day. We had some World Cup stuff that happened. If you guys haven't been watching the World Cup, USA got eliminated. Ronaldo got eliminated. That's Portugal. And essentially, I think only Messi and the Holland dude is still in there. We'll talk about it a little bit. But there's a lot of stuff going on in hip hop. We do have a influencer who got killed brutally. Like shit. The video of it is kind of like heinous. Someone killed her with a switchy after she was leaving a 4th of July party. We'll talk about that as well. There's some more stuff on Pooh Shiesty and some other stuff like that, but we'll get into everything. Along with all type of other videos coming out. Now, it is a Monday, so we like to get to shit early. I'll tell you this. Chat, we have officially scheduled a sit down, me and Charlamagne. We've scheduled it. I will tell you my understanding of what it is. So my understanding, and this is, for the people who said Act may have, Act might be ducking smoke, or maybe Charlamagne ducking smoke. Neither of us ducking smoke. There's no really smoke there, I think, but we never know. Okay? I've done some negotiations. I said, listen, I'm not doing Brilliant Idiots. This is not Brilliant Idiots. Y'all not going, I don't know if Schultz is filming a movie or whatever, but y'all not going to get this as, nah. I said, and this hasn't been finalized yet, but it seems to be something where it's going to be me and Charlamagne, not off the record, not Brilliant Idiots. We're going to figure out what it's going to be. That's happening soon. I won't tell you what date, but it is happening this week. My thing is we could jointly put it out, and I was big on the filming of it. Now I'm going to be honest, and I got to let you know everything going into this. So Alex Media was kind of middleman, and I was saying to him, I said, bro, my whole thing is to go into a neutral platform. He was trying to call himself neutral. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck you neutral, nigga? You film Brilliant Idiots and you film Flagrant. Like, Charlamagne's your nigga. Nevertheless, he says, hey, listen, production-wise, I think we could do. I'm like, all right. I said, listen, I don't want no edits. I don't want Desiree Perez. I don't want Jay-Z. I don't want Blue Ivy. I don't want nobody editing nothing. We just gonna do it. Which to what he agreed, and I'll tell you off rip, we'll be having a backup copy of the recording happening as well. So if any shiesty Rock Nation business, because you never know. Chat, when I sat through the deposition, if they could have edited that, they would have did that too. So anyway, that will be happening. Charlotte did text me. It's the first time I've seen him in my phone for since he told me he was going to make me cool with Rock Nation. It's been a while. He said, are we locked in? Locked in. So this week, y'all will see something. Again, I'm in favor of both our platforms putting out a version of it. And when I mean a version of it, the whole version. No edits, no nothing. We'll see how that goes. Okay, chat. Again, I will have a backup copy that at least me or even him can be like, nah, niggas blindsided me. Okay? Truth be told, more than the conversation, I'm worried about the Rock Nation assassins getting me. So, unfortunately, I've linked with Charlotte a bunch of times, but this might be the time I got to bring security. Not for Charlotte, but if I think he's doing what I think he's doing, which means Jay know I'm popping up there. Desiree know I'm popping up there. It's probably on the Rock Nation whiteboard. I might as well bring some security. You never know. They might be like, let's take him out now. Let's take him out. So I'll be going in fully equipped. But we're going to have the conversation. However it goes, the people will be able to score. I'm excited about that. I don't know how things, I think things have went a little bit kind of off the rails. Well, not really off the rails, but I think a lot of people said, Charlamagne might not be having the best week. Now, that's not at my behest, but everybody's jumping out the window. Now, all I did, and I want to be very clear, is just point out that while Charlamagne has been reaching out to me and, he has positioned himself as a comrade and an associate and an affiliate and a friend and a mentor and an idol, he has never, ever told me that he has any affiliation with Rock Nation until I found it in a New York State document. Okay? How ironic. Imagine if you're Jewish, somebody came to tell you, nigga, Hitler don't care about you. All of a sudden, you see them like walk to the bathroom and they kind of lift up their shirt and you see a swastika. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? How? Anyway. Shout to Funk Flex. Funk Flex looked like he's tapped into what's going on these digital streets. He was speaking up on, he had to address Charlamagne as well. Now, I do want to say, and I know y'all might be confused, not too much on Charla now. For anybody, I have not greenlit any type of attacks on his family. I know he's a family man. I know there's things beyond just going back and forth as media personalities that I know he cares about, that he's told me cares about, that even though at this point, I think a lot of people would say, bro, you caught your man's working with the ops, I would still not greenlit, and I would not agree with those things. However, Funk Flex took an opportunity to address a lot of things about Charlamagne. This is what he said.
We got to do the same thing for Charlamagne, man. That boy put his time in this city. Grinded very hard. He's also put on a lot of people. Changed the morning show landscape because we're always just talking about people when we want to tear them down and we want to rip them down. We got to really sometimes just give it the way it is. The
truth.
Yes. That, what he has built for himself and for other people is amazing. Shout out to Wendy Williams. He came out of that camp. He figured it out. He got fired. He went out of town. He came back. Sometimes we got to give our people our accolades. And once again, let's be clear, it's later on in his career that we're looking at this right now. So I'm talking about some people who have put in a lot of good work and positive work and but now we got to say he, see the guard was in there when Jay was saying, we're past kneeling. Jay-Z knew why the NFL was reaching out to him. All of us, I got shunned. I was called every name in the book for talking about Jay-Z with that particular situation.
Yep.
My bosses at the time and different people, hey, Jay called over and said, just give him a chance. I think he said 6 months. I always knew in 6 months that that's not going to resonate the same way if it's a mistake. And whatever it was, Jay-Z, like I said, 9 out of the 10 things I love about you, bro. The Colin Kaepernick thing was a real slice below the belt, and that wasn't for your people.
Mm.
And you.
Chat, I'm going to tell you the truth. The reason why I'm going in with maximum security, I might have to wear a bulletproof vest in that podcast room in Charlotte, man. I'm going to tell you why. I think Jay-Z and Desiree Perez are realizing that little boy Academics, man, we can't fuck with him. We sent the big dog out, and the narrative still ain't working. And when they can't defeat the narrative, they just got to defeat you. Chat, I'm being honest with y'all. We have unveiled something that people have speculated nobody's ever talked about. By the way, I have something else. Just wondering if I should drop it on this stream or I should wait for the meetup. But you're going to start realize, chat, there's a lot of interconnected webs. A lot of interconnected webs. There's even one more tentacle I haven't exposed yet. And I probably should do it today, but since I know Charlotte is back and he's just keeping quiet, I'm pretty sure they're putting him in the Rock Nation boot camp on how to handle when we sit down, right? So Charlotte is getting, he's in the hyperbolic Rock Nation chamber on how to try to figure this out. I got a couple more tricks. I would drop it tonight. But maybe I just drop it in person. I will just say that. Charlotte's back on vacation. But he's quiet. Now, I want to just keep saying, again, I don't hate Charlemagne. But I think it's very clear Charlemagne works with people I don't like. Right? Like, I think that's clear, right? Now, now that's a reputation hit. Because niggas can say, Aqua, you have a chain. Well, I don't got an employee badge. Ak, you got a chain. Well, my name ain't listed as a sponsor of the whole company and their financial efforts. Ak, you got a chain. Well, I'm not. Listen, there's levels to this. Anybody can see me from a mile away. Ak been fucking with Dre. That's his favorite artist. That's not no surprise. I wear it on my sleeve. I'll let y'all know. This is no hidden shit. It only becomes egregious when you're not being fully transparent. And unfortunately, I think that's the web that Charlemagne has kind of landed himself into. And I'm very excited on how he's going to try to, get out of that. How does he tell us, well, not really, no, well, Drake gave you the chain, but I know don't worry. We're ready for it.
You try to make people believe it was for your people, and that's why you're getting the target flack, Jay. That's why you're getting the target flack, because you and your team have always tried to camouflage that you're helping with that situation, because you have helped. Listen, Meek, prison reform, countless people he's put on, countless artists they have put through that Rock Nation system to sell records, show them the system. Once again, 9 out of 10 things I like about him. But, and I'll be honest, if you want...
The fuck was that? Are we back? What the fuck was that? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay, that was odd. Coincidence. Let's just say coincidence. That was odd, though. Let's go back.
That you were taking was going to neutralize Colin. You knew that. You're smarter than that. But it's okay if you want to take it. Take it, my brother. Take it, but wear it, man. That's all, because that's why this all gets weird. If you're saying something about him, he gets upset. His team gets upset because we see through the jokes. And listen, it's a good jokes, bro. I ain't knocking your jokes. I'm just saying it came at the expense of Colin Kaepernick, and we saw you. Facts. You made, not you and your team, made personal calls to air personalities to make sure how they spun it. So he was with Colin in the beginning, but when you...
Now, I also want to just fully flush this out again. You know, they say every billionaire needs a media arm. Elon owns Twitter. He owns the town square. Jeff Bezos owns, I believe, the Washington Post. You'll get every billionaire, they have some media outlet that they could kind of spread their, not, well, it is propaganda, but it's usually propaganda to show that they're a good person. Hey, I'm philanthropic. I'm whatever. The thing with Jay-Z, and I don't know why Jay-Z just doesn't buy a media outlet. Jay-Z has always been caught with his hand in a cookie jar trying to spread his propaganda via media personalities. So instead of buying the platform, like, yo, Jay, you're rich, just buy the Breakfast Club. Don't try to infiltrate through Charlemagne or infiltrate through that guy or that guy. So that's kind of like this working theory, right? The working theory is, you know, whatever. Now, let me be fair. On the opposite side, they would say, well, the working theory is that Drake is trying to spread propaganda through you, right? Okay, let's address both and let's kind of compare, right? If you look at Charlemagne's history and my history, his with Jay-Z, mine with Drake, I've always been a Drake fan. At one point, it was seen that Charlemagne supposedly got fired by Jay-Z. They weren't that cool. It was also seen that Charlemagne was clowning other people for being mouthpieces of Jay-Z, namely Ruri. Remember when he said, Ruri, it's pathetic you have to ask another man, Jay-Z, that you could propose to your future wife at his brunch. That seemed like a very normal take, but it was a take that criticized the brunch and Ruri. Now, there is no more criticisms. Now, I know you could probably say, well, all right, cool. Like, well, yeah, you criticize Drake sometime too, but like now you got to change. You haven't criticized. Hey, I'm only here to say, let's put it all on the table. Right? I'm not here to say that people can't criticize me and be like, nah, Ak, you know what? I feel like you've lacked some objectivity since the battle. I've told y'all that particularly. I've said, listen, Drake's my favorite artist. Anytime he gets in some type of squabble, his fans usually activate. I'm one of his fans, yes. Pretty honest with it. I think the difference with me and Charlemagne is that Charlemagne is always act like he's detached from these people. Like, nah. I heard him recently. He said, nah, they could never pay for my opinion. And that's the thing that I think we all have. Like, no one wants to say someone could pay for your opinion. But whether it's they're paying for your opinion or you're aligned with them so your opinion happens to jive with what their program is very, it should be known. I think with any biases I might have, every media personality has bias. I think people know my biases. I don't think Charlemagne has denied that he had any type of, you know who called me? I won't even mention the person. They're the one who said, yeah, Charlotte's capping a bit. Desiree Perez is the one who got him his therapist. And I said, what? And I think maybe Charlemagne had said that. So I don't think this is like some proprietary information, but I was like, what? But I'm like, oh, so he does have some association with these people. But he kept saying no. Now, for the people who think this is jealousy or they keep using this one-liner, well, Ak, he's doing the same thing you're doing with Drake. We don't have a problem with what Charlemagne is doing. It doesn't work. He's been defending Jay-Z, and we've been putting our foot on Jay-Z's neck even more. Charlotte can't stop nothing. So we don't have a problem with that. We just have a problem with the blatant lying. Hey, I have no association. Brother, just say that. Yo, that's my man's. If that was disclosed publicly, and don't tell me, oh, no, he did the filing. You guys have to go to the hidden website with the... No. You talk to me on the phone. You say you don't fuck with... Like, well, you didn't say you didn't fuck with him. He just said you got no dealings. Everybody who's talked to you, you told them you have no dealings. If he had said, that's my man's... It reminds me, I hate to evoke the Bible here. It reminds me of that Bible scripture when Jesus said, there's going to be one fucking disciple they're going to disown me in public. That's Charlemagne. Not calling Jay-Z God or nothing like that, or Jesus, or, that might be a little bit blasphemous, so I apologize if anyone's offended by it. But Charlemagne has denied that he has any association beyond the obvious with Jay-Z, Desiree Perez, and Roc Nation. So I do want to, because also I know the psyop that Charlotte is going to do as we go. Charlotte's staying quiet. I get on stream every night. I ain't got time to try to come up with some fucking Peyton Manning plan for the Super Bowl. No, nigga, I'll tell you what it is. My whole thing with Charlotte is, hey, listen, everything that you were trying to speak about or tried to bring to the carpet, the people that you have defended, they're guilty of. Gambling, you're someone who's not a gambler. I've heard you speak against gambling personally. And then you agreed and promoted a gambling because Jay-Z was doing it. I wonder why. Now you're critical of gambling. Not just gambling, period, but who's gambling? When Jay-Z does it, you're not critical. If Drake got steak, I don't know. If he deals with Polymarket, not as critical. I just got sent a thing. Alex Media, who just act like, he's rocking Roc Nation hats now. He just did a ad for Kalshi not too long ago. But then they're saying that the new drama is about people with Polymarket. Well, Polymarket and Kalshi are like cousins. I've told you guys, chat, the problem here is, and I'm going to call these guys older media, is that they used to be able to spit in the air and you would sit here, and when the spit comes back down, you're like, oh my God, is it a thunderstorm? Is it raining? You would be that dumb. These days, people are looking at everybody in the space. And I think that's going to be Charlotte's angle. Chat, in none of what I've exposed about Charlemagne or all of these people have I ever said that I'm an angel. I gamble like a motherfucker, and I rock with steak. Never denied it. Never hide from it. I say it. I tweet it. I do whatever. It's only the people who are sitting on soapboxes saying, well, that's wrong. That's bad. That's not good for the community. You're fucking up their mental health. And then when we look at them, we realize they've done even worse. That's the problem we have, chat. Can't live in a glass house and start throwing these stones. And I'm really disappointed by Roc Nation because I feel like they have my man Integrity going up in flames. Honestly. It's almost to the point where this is what I predict. Charlemagne might have to drop his best game in years in this live podcast or whatever we're doing to save or salvage his reputation. But that's how much I care about him still. Because if I said, nah, I'm not going to indulge, his reputation looked like his kaput. Roc Nation looked like they're still in the dumps. It looks like whatever they had set out to do didn't materialize. And I'm kind of looking at both of them. I'm like, if I don't participate, I don't think it helps our cause. But you know what? I'm here for the truth, not just to run propaganda. Because I realized I could just say, nah, I'm good. Nah, nigga, go speak on your own. But I'm going to give him the opportunity. Even though I think it's going to be a lot of deflecting. Oh, but what about George? Well, what about you? Cool. The point of the matter is what I've said. Nobody got a problem with Charlemagne working for Roc Nation or if Jay's his man. The thing is, your whole thing was that you were a neutral party. You told me, you told others, that was your thing. And in a few minutes, and I'm going to take credit for that. I'll do the pat on the back. It all got exposed.
You smelt the bag, and I hate to say this, my brother, but this is how it works. You was with Colin, wearing the jersey with him, phone calling him and everything. Y'all was communicating. And you either got a call, a whiff, that the NFL wants to talk to you. Somewhere in there, you made a decision. Jukes. But it's okay. Brooklyn. I understand it. You a hustler. I understand you, bro. But you keep it a buck, man. Most Brooklyn and hustlers, they just say what it is, man. I'm going to get that money. That's what the part you're not saying, Jay-Z. I'm going to get that.
By the way, Funk Flex and also Dame Dash. Respectfully. And I know it might come across like I'm popping my shit. But respectfully, this is where y'all should have told Charlemagne he dealing with a different beast when it comes to me. And really the squad. Dame, him and you been battling for 12 years. You've been saying, why you keep wearing that hat? What? You ain't had the proof. I came with the proof. Funk Flex, you've thrown a lot at Charlemagne when y'all went at y'all radio back and forth. You got messy. I didn't have to get messy. I just brought out the facts. I brought out the facts. It's okay. I'll tell you this. With someone like Charla, and I'm looking at some other shit too. Because I've connected the whole thing. That's how you got to defeat him.
That money. Once again, I like 9 out of the 10 things that Jay-Z does. This one is just a subject matter that's been coming up, and we talking about it. Now, we're not going to fast forward. We're going to keep moving. Then we get Leonard in there. Leonard, what's his name?
McKeevy?
No, it's cool. Don't diss him. See the guard?
Yeah.
He's at this press conference. And to be honest, once again, your accomplishments are great, my brother. But see the guard, you made your name off the street, and everybody that believes in you on that World Star World, online, the grind, everybody from the street. That's where you made your name. So then when you get up into some press conference in the NFL and you start stuttering, looking stupid, that ain't an act. Because now that we learn after academics has exposed you that this is a prior partnership that y'all did.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And the problem is with the both of y'all is you're duping the public. That's the part in here. So you thought it was okay for Jay to say we're past kneeling and everything else. You sat there, you didn't say nothing. You could tell people behind the scenes what you said got edited out. We don't believe you. It's cool. And to be honest,
wait. Flex is saying that Charlemagne gave a speech with the... So if you don't know how the whole thing with the NFL happened, basically the players start kneeling because they felt like the NFL didn't stand for, full equality, to send third, and care about black social issues. Black players started kneeling. That was fucking up the bag. So you had sponsors who said, hey, we're not going to keep paying money if when you're playing the national anthem, some of your players, including your most important player, especially a quarterback of a team, Colin Kaepernick, he's kneeling. You got to cut that out. The NFL tried. They tried to donate money. That wasn't the thing. The players had the thought of mind that using that platform was going to be what they need to do to cause awareness. So now it's not only about their play, they were using it for social justice issues. The NFL was hemorrhaging money. They're also losing viewership because a lot of people say, hey, we're not watching this unless you take some actual actions. Start suspending these guys. Kick them out of the league. They couldn't really kick these guys out of the league. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now, this was the interesting part. Colin Kaepernick, who was kind of negotiating with them and trying to figure out a solution, clearly he was either driving too hard of a bargain or they were just like, let's get this fucking nappy-headed Negro out of here. Jay-Z came in and they struck a deal really quickly. Now, it's not only the deal that got struck that kind of caused the players to stop, and Jay-Z infamously said, we're past kneeling. It was also the intent. So the intent with that caused people to look beyond, and I keep telling you, it's a Trojan horse effect. We looked past Jay-Z going across the picket line. If you guys don't know about unions and shit like that, a lot of companies have unions. And when the union now says, hey, we're, protesting or whatever, he who goes against the picket line goes against the union. That's what Jay-Z essentially did. Jay-Z said, no, I could stop this protesting. Now, Jay-Z did a real sleight of hand. And this is where we talk about these puppets or shills, because those are the people who are going to sell this ideology. Sorry. So what is this ideology? Let me break it down real quick. I don't know if you guys remember it. One of the reasons why people actually listened to Jay-Z and was like, maybe we should stop kneeling. Obviously, there was some time that elapsed that people was like, you know what, it's been a while. But Jay-Z had kind of, through the puppets and shills, put out this narrative that, hey, the NFL was so apologetic that not only were they going to appease whatever Jay-Z's demands were, they were going to also give Jay-Z ownership of a NFL team. Do y'all remember that? So of course now people are like, all right, that's one way to kind of fix it. Put somebody black, one of our black leaders, Jay-Z. Give him a team. Did y'all remember that? Did Jay-Z ever get a team? Did anybody black ever get a team? No. What happened was that it was the quickest and the most eloquent sleight of hand. They gave Jay-Z the entertainment job at the Super Bowl, turning to be controlling the halftime show. The halftime show that he could pick anybody who wants, that he could iron, grind whatever axes he had to grind and also leverage whatever he had to leverage. The point what I'm trying to say is that when these things have been brought up, there was always shills. Now, Charlotte is the first time I've seen them activate Charlotte in a way where it's very definite now. Like, we've usually seen like light defenses, whatever. These days, Charlotte is like, take me. It's like some Amistad shit. This is like 12 years of slavery. This is like Django rechained. This is unheard of. So, now, their talking points is usually trying to let y'all know, hey, listen, Rock Nation is still for the black people, this and third. Here's the problem. Big Ack and all of new media, we don't believe it anymore. We don't believe it. Rock Nation's in a desperate time. They used to send out niggas like, not saying Wayno, but like niggas of that level. Like Wayno, Rob Markman, like those type of guys. Ebro is still bragging about, yo, he called me about his hair. He called me about his hair. Okay, dweeb. When Rock Nation sends out Charlemagne, that's sending out the big guns. It's time. That means y'all little peons couldn't get it done. Let's send out the big guns. And you could tell Charlotte was a big gun because every time they've worked with Charlotte not only demanded compensation, but apparently, or how it looks, when the casino deal was going down, looked like he wanted some equity. Because Charlotte is a big gun. But here's the problem, and this is why I said I'm walking up in that bill. I might have to have a bulletproof vest. Charlotte has fell flat on his face. None of what he's saying is believable. No one takes it serious. Everyone sees through it. And then, you know you can't go at Big Ack when you're on state paperwork as a sponsor. So I've exposed that, and now it's in shambles. So they've sent their best media soldier, and it's not good. It's not good, y'all.
His name's Charlemagne. I'm going to tell you why you did that. And I'm going to turn the music down. I'm going to tell you why a lot of people don't understand why you did that. I'm going to tell you why. You stood outside of New York, in North Carolina, your whole life. I think you did a little time in Philly. And you look down at this city, and you're amazed by it. You want to come here. And you wanted to skip the line. And you thought, let me get next to Jay-Z. I mean, you rode his corn knob every chance you got, bro. Every chance you got. You rode his pepper, and you got his mayonnaise all over your face. Every chance you got. You know why? Because you was looking for validation from a New York cat. You wanted validation. And what you did not realize, Charlemagne, is that boy Jay-Z right there, you ain't smarter than him. He's hustler from Brooklyn.
Yeah, this is a good point by Flex. Charlotte has to have some significant equity in some type of arrangement or deal that Rock Nation is incentivized to be in. Because Charlemagne, who I call my media goat, has had an impeccable reputation for being a trailblazer, independent thinker, not being compromised, being able to call out anybody when they needed to. And I know he's been saying he's a Carter Winfrey knows this, whatever. But usually if he has to be super hypocritical, he'll just shut up. This is the first time. We're kind of looking at the guy who we thought was the epitome of all that and saying, not too sure. Not too sure.
You ain't never going to outsmart him.
Ever.
And I know Charlemagne.
Now, Charlemagne has to blame Jay-Z for this. Jay-Z has told you, or you have decided on your own merit to jump on the sword. Jay-Z always has plausible deniability. Hey, I never said nothing. Yeah, I did a freestyle, but I didn't really say nothing. Charlemagne is defending point by point. Target. He's disavowing them when trying to get close to somebody else. He's saying he doesn't have any affiliation. Charlemagne seemingly is going to be the fall guy. If this round of PR doesn't work for the Carters, Charlemagne is the fall guy. Now, why would a guy who is a first ballot Hall of Fame, I think he's already in the Radio Hall of Fame, why would he put himself as a fall guy, like a peon, like a pawn for Jay-Z? That makes no sense. Your reputation is going up in flames. Why? Maybe the money that was meant to be made. Now, before I get to that, you know what? I'm going to still save a little bit for later, but I do want to point this out, chat. Remember, Charlemagne jumped on the scene. They first said academics, politics, academics, smear campaigns. Well, they were saying academics TV, but I don't think y'all couldn't think y'all was gonna square up with the homie too long before I took the fight, right? Like y'all couldn't. It's no way y'all thought I was just. It's no way I thought I was gonna calendar it like, yo, y'all just keep stalking my homie and keep. It's at some point y'all knew we would have to squabble up, right? Okay. But that's what they came with, and then they came to this thing about gambling. Chat, don't I tell you everything's making sense? Charlemagne I keep telling you, there's a few things that's happening. Charlemagne, by the way, the last election endorsed Kamala Harris. She lost horribly. It was the worst campaign ever ran. Charlemagne endorsed her. I need to put these things in perspective because these people you think that have this crazy voice, they've been realizing they've been getting belt to ass. That's why they're making drastic measures. You endorse Kamala, lost. You Jay-Z endorsed the by the way, Beyonce endorsed Kamala, lost. Meg Thee Stallion endorsed Kamala, lost. Oh, what about the casino? Y'all all endorsed the casino. New York City needs this, according to Charlemagne, lost. They aren't really getting much wins. Their voice isn't that big anymore. People aren't buying the bullshit. Now, I told you that loss with the gambling shit, Jay is not going to take lightly. Now we hear Charlemagne talking about stake, but I do want to point one thing out. Let's see if this is, chat, I'll just put it on the screen. Maybe this is coincidence. Now, remember I told you Mike Rubin is going to fit into this a little bit too, right? And we do have to review the what do you call it again? The white party. But I just want to show you this. Mike Rubin posted this picture right here. You'll notice a few things. We got DJ Khaled, Mike Rubin. This guy's Jay-Z. It's Travis Scott. Okay? Interesting. Now, what I do want to tell you, and this is why I say, Charlemagne, maybe you've gotten over with a lot of stupid niggas, but at a certain point, you should realize, I hate to say it because I'm patting myself on the back, ask a different league. It's ironic that you co-signed a casino effort when it was Jay-Z and Caesars. That failed. Is Jay-Z done with gambling? You tell me. Jay-Z partners with Fanatics Sportsbook for Ocean Casino in New Jersey. Matter of fact, don't believe me. Actually, I'm going to show y'all them cutting the ribbon together. Jay-Z, Michael Rubin, Ocean Resorts Casino. Now, I'm going to explain what that is. Still gambling. But what happened is that Jay-Z also is incentivized to get in the sportsbook world. So sportsbook means you could gamble on games, right? Let me find, look. 10 months ago. Oh, it won't load?
Back to Atlantic City on September 13th for an exclusive blackjack fundraiser at Ocean Casino Resort.
By the way, 10 months ago, they did an exclusive $1 million a hand fundraiser at Ocean Casino.
The weekend is performing. Here are the details. This is the
Jay-Z and Michael Rubin. They've also roped in Reform Alliance. It's a $1 million Atlantic City blackjack tournament.
Reform Alliance's annual casino night and gala hosted by Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and Michael Rubin.
Charlemagne cares so much about gambling. He's talking about George gambling. George is in Australia. What about your mans? He's gambling in Jersey.
Tickets go for $50,000 or $100,000 if you want to play in the $1 million blackjack tournament. But what makes this special isn't just the fundraiser, it's the access. I was on the casino floor at the 2023 event, and the energy inside Ocean Casino.
Now, I have to tell you a little bit more about Ocean Casino. Hold on, let me I gotta find. Here we go. My bad, I'm trying to find the thing. Everything will make sense to y'all, chat. Here we go. Jay-Z and Michael Rubin. How ironic. Why does Jay-Z seem like he needs to get into gambling so much? And why is all his people now attacking other people for casinos? Maybe it's coincidence. I don't know. If you don't know what this means, so Ocean Casino is a casino in New Jersey. It's an actual place. It's not like some virtual shit. Now, their sports book that would take sports bet, they did a partnership with Fanatics. Fanatics is owned by this guy. Remember the guy who I keep telling you was throwing white parties? He owns Fanatics. They started as like a card company, like a trading card company. Then they turned into merch. Hey, you want to get like an exclusive jersey? Maybe we could get it signed for you. Now they're at sportsbook. Now they're at straight up gambling. Charlemagne, who's a mental health expert, is now trying to say Drake is doing some shit wrong with Polymarket. Akin Grand Wizard got some other shit going on, crypto, yet he says nothing about the fact that he co-signed Jay-Z to get a casino bid with Caesars, different company, Caesars in Times Square, and that didn't work, and Jay-Z didn't stop with gambling. Jay-Z is now working with Fanatics Sportsbook, and they're at Ocean Casino Resorts. What's Jay-Z doing? This might be irony, right? The irony. The irony. So Jay-Z and Michael Rubin, they're now opening up a sports betting location. But it doesn't stop there, chat. Let's go back to it. This goes back to 2021. Jay-Z partners with Fanatics in New York sports gambling bid. If you're not understanding what's going on, keep being fucking stupid. Jay-Z, who liquidated Duce and was it Ace of Spades or whatever the fuck he had going on for with Bacardi and got $750 million, he participated in a $350 million round of investments by Fanatics. Listen, he took his money from liquor and he's trying to put it to gambling. He tried it with Caesars. He failed. He's now trying it with Fanatics. Here's the thing. As he's going to do these things, he needs positive press. The Times Square shit failed, but you had niggas like Charlemagne and Fat Joe and Alicia Keys saying, no, give Jay-Z the thing. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Their next frontier is gambling. So how ironic when Charlemagne is the one that's now coming to attack everybody about gambling. Do you at least understand me now? Look, this latest venture to expand into gaming, tickets, and media, sports betting. And they added a music, media, and entertainment giant to the roster. Sport betting is the latest venture for Jay-Z. Jay-Z applies. Look, he applies for a sports betting license. Now, this is the problem. This is why I say, Charlemagne. This new media shit is a little bit too advanced and a little bit too small for your kind. You got to go back to getting at niggas like Dame Dash. Dame Dash don't look like he read. He look like he talk. No disrespect, Dame Dash. Who else? Them other niggas you was getting at, they're not going to get to the fine details to figure out what you got going on, what your man's got going on, and we're going to put it together. So let me ask y'all a question. Charlemagne was the sponsor and promoter of Roc Nation's gambling initiative. But he's now the biggest detractor of anybody else gambling. Do you think both are connected? The person who got denied for their gambling thing has applied for a sports betting license in New York State. He did that in 2021. Because it didn't come through yet, and he got one in New Jersey. He partnered with Fanatics, who's doing sports betting in that casino, Ocean Resorts. Do you think this is connected? Or do you think, nah, man, Charlotte's just... Yo, here's the thing, man. Charlotte, I love you, bruh. I love you as an idol, my nigga. I get it. You done did the work. You deserve $1 billion like everybody else deserves. I get it. But my nigga, right now, you, Jay-Z, and y'all niggas trying to like line y'all pockets with this shit because y'all trying to make big moves. Like, at worst, y'all could say about niggas like even Drake. Drake, me, Aiden, whoever. My nigga, like, niggas is just playing some slots and some blackjack, nigga. We're not partner. Like, we're not changing. Y'all niggas is trying to change laws. Y'all niggas want to own the casino. Drake don't own stake. So that's why y'all feel away. Y'all want to own the casino. So Charlotte got it probably 100 mil up. He won $1 billion. Oh, he's getting denials? All right, let's start attacking other niggas. Classic hater shit. Classic hater shit, I get it. But that's the move. That's the move. That is the move. Jay has been trying to, I'm telling you, two things. I heard the politics thing already. Jay is getting into politics this year and gambling. What did Charlamagne come at us with? Same two things. Could y'all stop like being dense? Like, I'm giving y'all all the proof. And everybody be like, no, he's just like, yo, what's so wrong with? You don't see the hypocrisy? Chat, I gamble. Do you see me be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man, I don't really like when Clavicular be just spinning them slots. Like, no, nigga. That'll be hypocritical. That's called hatred. Charlotte is talking about the things that he is actively promoting. He's actively promoting it. Now, let me just finish this and,
And you was at your dinner table. Jay-Z really likes me. He likes my opinion. You was wearing that dirty Rock Nation hat. I don't know how many days in a row. I thought it was a uniform. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm not taking away from your accomplishments and what you do for people. But I'm saying you are a groupie with that Jay-Z. And you know something? We're going to keep it a buck today.
I actually don't think that, I don't think Charlamagne is a groupie at all. I think the reality is this. Let me tell you this. I still got a lot of way to go. Act not broke, Act do his thing. Charlotte not broke, Charlotte do his thing. Charlotte is at the point of the game like where Jay is at. They want to get $1 billion deals. They just know when you start talking $1 billion, $100 million deal, you have to serve up your people. That's why I've always called Jake scummy. Charlotte's up millions of dollars. He want billions. All right, fuck them niggas on the Breakfast Club. Like, fuck them listeners. Yo, I'm going to tell them they need that shit in Times Square. Charlotte making good money. I'm making good money. But Charlotte, just like Jay, they're willing to serve the people up because them niggas want billions. Jay got millions. He got hundreds of millions, but he want billions. You know how you got to do it? You got to go own the shit. How do you own it? Their only leverage. Charlamagne, and like, nobody needs Charlamagne in gambling. Charlamagne don't even gamble. Nobody needs Jay-Z in gamble. Jay-Z, like, what have you ever seen? Jay-Z not like a real gambler, bro. Come on. So their only leverage is saying, we could bring the black people to bring their EBT checks. We could bring them to have their pensions, their 401ks. We could get their money into the casino, and we all rob them, and we get to become billionaires. That's all this is. That's all this is. That's all this is. Chat, I got a couple, I got a little something. You don't see me trying to get to these type of moves where I'm like, now I own stake. All I need all y'all to get on stake, and hold on, let me go give a speech on stake. No, that's what Charlamagne and Jay-Z is doing. They're trying to do it to the people again, and here's the problem. This is why I got to go with security and maybe a bulletproof vest. I have shitted on it. Nope, that's foul. That's not cool. Jay, you're abusing your power. Yo, Charlamagne, I thought you said you weren't with this shit. They don't like the fact they're getting called out. Charlemagne, gambling fucks up people's mental health. You know why I know? Because I've lost $1 million in a day, my nigga, and that fucked up my mental health. It did. I was fucked up. I was like, oh shit. Yo, give me Charlemagne's book. Give me his book. I need to read this. Pass me. Yo, my anxiety. I needed some anxiety, man. Charlemagne, if you care about mental health, gambling don't go with that. Stop it. I know. Y'all niggas at a Rock Nation, y'all little camp over there, y'all be like, yo, what could we do with Ack? We can't stop him. We can't neutralize him. What could we do with him? I know, it's okay. I'm not no Dame Dash with y'all. Charlemagne said he's about mental health, but bring the gambling to Times Square. Nigga, please. What? Chat, you ever lost damn near a paycheck in a casino? Did that help your mental health? Have you ever been like, you know what? Fuck. Didn't need those 2 months of rent. Fuck it. I'm doing even better. My anxiety is like, it's gone. I had anxiety when I had the bread. Now that they took it, I have no anxiety. I have no money, no anxiety. Perfect. But of course, according to Charlemagne the God, and of course, Rock Nation's Jay-Z, Desiree Perez, this is going to be a good thing, Times Square. Listen, and this is not no anti-black thing. We get it. There's a lot of white people that make their money and their riches from gambling. Here's what I tell Jay-Z and I tell Charlemagne. If y'all niggas want to get in gambling, bruh, don't apologize. When I do my gambling streams, I do them a lot. When I do them, you don't hear me over here like, nah, I'm just here like, nah, nigga, I'm gambling. Nigga, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'm gonna just own that shit. Y'all niggas is acting like y'all are trying to help the people. That's the fucked up part about it. And for the people who keep defending them like, well, how could Act talk? He's doing the same shit. Actually, we're not. I don't own steak. I'm not going to speak to town halls to get steak like, you know what I mean, fucking in Times Square. Second of all, these people really, they're not with it. Whatever.
You know, us from New York, see, you thought us falling back on Jay, you could just jump in and put his knob all over your nose, right? And put his eggnog all in your mouth. We got to do the same thing for Charlemagne, man. You know, that boy put his time in this city. Grinded very hard. He's also put on a lot of people.
I'd argue, though, I don't think we could name a successful nigga that's on right now. Charlemagne did put on a lot of people. All of those bum-ass niggas have flustered and fell off. That's why Charlemagne's effort's not working. I think Poetic Flacco might be bigger than anybody who Charlemagne's put on that's on right now. The media landscape turns on. It turns on. And those people who Charlemagne used to have a really robust voice in terms of a narrative because you would have Angela Rye, like I never knew what Angela Rye did. She was always like the black chick that would just talk a lot. But there was a time that people used to listen. I don't know where she broadcasts anymore. What she is what I call irrelevant. Irrelevant. I remember when he brought on his attack dog. And by the way, that was a Wendy Williams trick because he was Wendy Williams' attack dog back in the day. But his new attack dog was Taxstone. That dummy crashed out and killed somebody. He's now over here smuggling extra rolls of toilet paper between his ass cheeks. Finito. There's a couple other niggas he's trying to jumpstart. They're washed too. They're washed. Y'all got to tell me who's like the Charlemagne again, this is why all of this is happening. He's not insulated anymore. Angela Rye was fine. Fine, you're right. She was popping that shit. But she's now irrelevant. She's now fucking irrelevant. Somebody says Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz don't want to touch this shit with a 10-foot pole. You know why? Andrew Schultz did ads for steak. Called she. Matter of fact, shout to Andrew Schultz. He's the one who called out Charlamagne. He said, "You sure you don't get no money from Rock Nation?" That's why I know Schultz was on some real nigga shit. Schultz is the one who called it out. Grand, send me the clip. Grand, get the clip. Cue it up. Post it up right now. Schultz is the one who called it out. You sure you don't get paid by Rock Nation, gang? You sure? You sure? So you could tell Schultz even was like, damn, nigga. You know why? Because Schultz realized that because Charlamagne is greedy and trying to get in with Jay-Z on like owning these casinos or whatever, he realized that Charlamagne trying to snitch on the whole game. Charlamagne is trying to like, yo, call Charlamagne too short because he's trying to blow the whistle. Yeah, what's up with Steak? Nah, I seen Ack and Drake on Steak. Bro, your mans is on Steak too. You're snitching on him. Like, yo, the same way Steak paid me, nigga, that paid Schultz. Like, yo, how could you be on Jay-Z's dick so much? Like, you forgot that while trying to, like, you're blowing the whistle, trying to, like, yo, look at Drake, look at Ack, look at Aiden. Your man's got the bag, too. If you was a real nigga, you'd be like, damn, my man got the bag. I can't come at him like that. Your man took the bag. Your man took the bag. Somebody says, Charlamagne put on Schultz. No, of course. Yeah, no. Bro, of course Schultz is a behemoth, my nigga. You don't get what I'm saying. I'm talking about in hip-hop. Schultz not even fighting this fight. That's what I'm trying to say. Schultz not fighting this fight. That's what I'm saying. Schultz called out Charlotte. The niggas who's fighting the fights for him got no voice. Like, it's like 3 irrelevant niggas. I'm like, they're like Black Effect. We're like, okay. Yo, who is this guy? Yo, who the fuck is this guy? He got 3 peons fighting the fight. But we like, who the fuck is this guy? He got 3 dweebs on Black Effect that's trying to pop it. But we're like, who is that? It's a fact. All right, I know Grant gonna have it right now. Oh, Grant live for this. Yo, Grant live for this. Yo, Grant live for this. Yo. Oh, man. Yeah, Grant. Is this repost? Yeah, because I don't want to scroll back down. Just retweet it on the page, gang. Retweet it. I don't got time to. Academics TV. All right. Pin it to the top or something that I could get to it, bro. Here we go. All right, yeah. Get it up in here, Greg. Oh, man. Yo, look, you see how quick Grant work? All right.
Nation or anything like that?
Doing what? Nobody can pay me to do anything.
That's not true. Do you make money off of Rock Nation or anything like that?
Doing what?
But you tell.
Yo, even Schultz was like, yo, bro. Because Schultz realized what it is. Schultz is realizing that Charlotte trying to make his $1 billion play or his $100 million play. And Schultz still in the weeds with us. Schultz is the type of nigga when I get like a prize pick or whatever or Kalshi. If Kalshi holler at me, they holler at Schultz. Steak holler at me, they holler at Schultz. So Schultz is realizing that Charlotte is trying to do the Jeffrey Williams. Yo, take my number. Just don't tell the world. But he realized, like, damn, Charlotte ready to throw everybody under the bus. Fuck. Does he know that I did a deal with Steak too? Does he know? That's why he's asking, like, yo, you sure this ain't got nothing with you getting paid from Rock Nation? Charlotte on point. Yo. No, nobody could pay me to do nothing. What? You sure?
Nobody can pay me to do anything.
That's not true. Do you make money off of Rock Nation or anything like that?
Doing what?
Well, you tell me.
I don't make money. Nobody can pay me to do anything.
That's not true. Do you make...
Yeah, that's not true, bro. Yo, that's not true, bro. That's not. Stop it, bro. That's not true, bro. That's not true. Telling you. Okay? It's trying times. This week, I think it's going to be a last stand before I think Jay-Z is going to deactivate. Actually, let me look at some dates. I just remember this. When is Jay-Z concert in New York? Isn't this ironic? Keep in mind, yo, I'm going to be honest with you. If Charlamagne don't drop 75, they're taking him off Roc Nation payroll. They need great press for next week. Jay-Z's doing 3 nights back-to-back Yankee Stadium. And now Charlamagne, like based on everything he said, Roc Nation's PR is down in the dirt. So all the money they done paid out, they're like, they want refunds. Now, if Charlotte don't come out of this convo with me, looking like Terrence Crawford, right? Looking like Javante Davis. If he don't come out of that, they're going to have to deactivate Charlamagne because he's not on point no more. Old Charlotte, you ain't got to even, you never even thought about a talking point. You're just like, yo, he's spitting. Now we're like, yo, this nigga hitting us with a talking point. So I'm telling you, for next week, Jay-Z needs it's a full court press on the narrative and promo. Damn, Hove's the best. Look at this. No rapper's ever done this. We're going to see all the shill pages. They're going to do ESPN stats. First rapper to do da-da-da-da. Highest grossing concert ever at Yankee Stadium. Last time someone did this amount and da-da-da-da. They're going to show him beating Bad Bunny. Watch and learn, chat. I personally think they had a meet up at Roc Nation and Charlamagne told him, Ak, look up to me. I got that nigga. That's what I think he told him. Like, yo, Ak, y'all worried about him? Nigga, that nigga look up to me. I got that nigga, man. I got him, nigga. Really, nigga? Anyway. Okay. All right. So I think that's pretty much the majority of what Funk Flex said. I seen another clip. You know, when people are speaking positively of Drake, they accuse people of getting paid. I'm wondering when they're going to accuse Academics TV of having other media personalities tell the truth about Jay. Have y'all seen what Ray Daniels said? So Ray Daniels, an Atlanta podcaster, used to be an industry executive. He has given some interesting words. Check this out.
Charlamagne, Jay-Z, him being a part of the Wayno announcing that Charlamagne's really an investor in Jay-Z's casino. Mm-hmm. That's something to look at. That's something to pay attention to. I just want to say that.
You want to go ahead and get into it real quick?
Well, for me, Charlamagne called me a little while ago about something I said about Jay, right? We just talked, right? Like, I love Charlamagne. He's one of my idols. I tell him that. And he was like, kind of correct me about something I said about Jay. And I was like, cool. I just heard him. And he was like, I don't work with him, and I was like, and I believed him.
Ray told me the same thing. Yo, Jay don't check for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is peons. Y'all dirt.
I still believe him. I don't believe
I believe him too.
He works with him, but that is weird that y'all in business together on a casino and you don't say that. That's what. That's to me.
By the way, I'm telling you what. I'm gonna tell you what the angle was. But I did disclose it. It's in a document that you could pull up. That's gonna be the excuse. I did disclose it. I wasn't hiding it. Y'all just never look for it. Even though we've asked you 20 times and you said no.
Me, this is the first time where I'm like, Charlamagne, you tripping, bro. Like, you give it to everybody. It's time to give it to you now, bro. Like, how are you talking about this casino and now all of a sudden they saying you're an investor in it? He got to respond to that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He has to, bro. In my opinion, it's like that's like a big deal right now.
Because he been getting on academics' head about, Drake and all them with Steak and all of the things that they be doing. But
Bro, he made me look at my Jay-Z take differently.
Oh,
like, he made me look at my Jay-Z take differently. It's like, and by the way, I still believe that he's speaking from the heart. But when you speak from the heart, you still should give certain details. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm in the casino business with him, even just for the record, right? Just, you have to throw it out there. But when you don't and someone does, it looks like you're hiding it.
Right.
And Charlamagne is a nigga that digs for information. So why are you hiding
that?
That's the only thing I'm like, that's just something to bring up.
Damn. Interesting. Interesting, man. Well, anyway, if you guys don't know, we'll be having that sit down this week. I'll prepare for all type of things. You're going to see Scud missiles, white trucks outside. I'm pretty sure Desiree Perez and Jay-Z could cook up some good shit. We got a couple days. I won't tell you what day it is. But I'll see what they could cook up in that time. Okay? I'm wondering if it's deflection, in like confession, or what. Anyway. Chad, I'm glad y'all are here. I am very glad y'all are here. I know, we get into the media stuff a little bit, but we got to get to the real. Thank you for being here. I wanted to get into some other things that's popping today. If you guys don't know, I know a lot of you guys probably watch the World Cup. We'll talk about it in a second. But if you guys don't know, I believe Kaicenat is currently streaming for the first time all year. Kaicenat had announced that he was going to stream at 8 o'clock, and he has been streaming today. Now, if you don't know, or you just look at my screen, it says Streamer University to reveal. He has 330,000 people watching. And yes, do not correct your screen. This is on YouTube. He's came back and announced that he will no longer exclusively go on Twitch and that he'll multi-stream. This is a move that is pretty much kind of controversial, seeing as that he was offered many deals where he could multi-stream or even offered deals to leave the platform of Twitch for the range of $50 million for a year. And he turned it down. Kick offered him $50 million for 1 year. To put it in perspective, that would be rivaling some of the highest paid basketball players in their salary, whether it was Steph Curry or LeBron James, but he turned it down. Of course, Aiden took the bag. This is why Aiden's over here jet setting, limousine riding, doing all this stuff, but Kai never did that. Now, I do want to point out he has 330K watching there, and let's go to Twitch and figure out how many people is watching him there. Okay. He has almost 600,000 people watching. So to put this in perspective, he almost has 1 million. Okay. My boy dancing. All right. He finally threw that fucking musty-ass notebook away and he's dancing. That's what I'm talking about. He's back to being him.
In the fucking building. Goddamn, I ain't get...
Now, I do want to just quickly address the fact that he's multi-streaming. And I want to say this is a huge business move. Speed has been multi-streaming for a while. If you don't know, he's the number 2 streamer behind Kai. The reason why it's a huge deal is because it is signaling, and a huge deal for Kai, is signaling that Twitch has nothing more to offer. He's brought them a significant audience. He's broken every record. He got them 1 million subs. You would think that Twitch would say, you're our number 1 streamer. What we don't want is for you to go live on any other platform. Whether give him incentives, maybe like yo, hey, you have 100-0 split on the subs. You get this better ad rate because they're selling ads off of this kid. They're like, this guy is really popular. But the mere fact that he would be able to go live on YouTube tells me Twitch don't got nothing more for him. Twitch is not giving him some exclusive bonus that would incentivize him to stay loyal. Now, I would say he's late as fuck, but better late than never. Kaicenat is a worldwide generational talent. He could move the industry. And him doing this here, I think, is going to start shattering the building blocks for Twitch. Twitch had made like a really controversial move before when they said, well, we're going to cap anybody. They claimed it was operating costs. They said, well, we're going to cap anybody who makes over $100,000 a month on subs that you got to be at a 70-30. Okay? So you had to be on a 70-30 if you made that. Interesting. Kai is spreading his wings. Now, he's going to have Streamer University come online pretty soon, and I do think that's going to be pretty good. Don't know who's going to necessarily have on there, but he did address some drama, and I think this is actually on the timeline at this point. Let's go to Feared Buck, and let's listen to Kai, who spoke briefly about his girlfriend, or his ex-girlfriend, that is. This is Kaicenat speaking on his ex-girlfriend, Gigi. Now, remember the whole thing? Kai said he would not be in a relationship again. Kai's assistant went back and forth saying that she cheated with NBA YoungBoy. Let's hear what Kai now official response is to all of this stuff. Okay, Speeds is just crying over, what's it name? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me just search it. Kaicenat, Gigi. Here we go. This is him addressing it.
Was immature. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. Was immature. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. It was. But I want to send a direct and straightforward apology to Gigi, because she was in the innocent space and bubble.
This was some weak shit. I like Kai, but this is some weak ass shit. I get it. You were scribbling in a notepad and doing your thing with Vivette, but you allowed the internet, and the reason why I'm calling it weak shit, you allowed the internet to attack this woman and attack other people who they thought you were the innocent person, and everybody was fucking up your life. There's a lot of people who got drama from it. It's the reason why YoungBoy has a problem with you, because you allowed YoungBoy to seen as the villain. When you know the current narratives that was being pushed. You saw there was some screenshots that people were saying that YoungBoy tried to fuck your girl or did. It was then also reported that I supposedly corroborated, which was also false. Neither of those times you felt the need to just say, hey, listen, that's not true. I'm just going through a breakup. You allow this young woman to get attacked from all angles, including members of your group. That's weak. I'm sorry to say I like Kai, but that's weak. Only to go to Paris, come back about 9 months later, and then admit that everybody who took the arrows for you were innocent. Come on, bro. You could have handled that with one tweet. You could have handled that when you put up your burner page. You could have just said, man, y'all leave that girl alone, bro. How do you come back damn near a year later to try to clear someone's name who already fell on the sword for you? Here's the reality of it. Your team jumped the gun. You should apologize even more than that. Your team made that up. I told y'all this from the get-go. Y'all team made that up on YoungBoy. Your team made that up on... Y'all listen to a fake page, give you fake stuff. Y'all crucified the girl. Y'all also accused YB or whatever. And nobody... There's no personal apology. YB tried to reach out. Yo, I got to talk to this guy. He was met with, we don't want to talk. We good. We don't want to talk. He was hurt. He actually also felt he was being set up. This girl looked like she'd been going through it. For you not to stand on all of that for all these months, that's a bit weak. Respectfully. And I do like Kai, but that's a bit weak. Nobody's bigger than the program, and nobody deserves to get shitted on for your clean image for 9 months for you to come back and say, oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. You didn't find this out now. I reached out to your assistant even back then. I said, yo, I'm talking to YB. What proof y'all need to know he didn't fuck his bitch? But the internet was going with it, and Kai was the victim. So it's like, fuck it. We don't give a fuck. Let's go. So all I'm saying is that, again, and maybe Kai was going through some stuff. So, I want to give him some grace. But I do think that could have been handled a little bit quicker. Because people are getting like, Kai, you're that big, bro. Pause. Like, you're a huge streamer. Like, people are looking at you like, if you say right now, Ack stole my bike, bro, they don't even want to hear what I got to say, bro. They're going to be like, yo, Ack, you fucking thief. Fuck you, nigga. That's why we're going to get you locked up. Your voice is that powerful. And when your voice is that powerful, you can't just serve people up for your pity farm. Because that's pity farm, right? The reality is you dated a woman, shit got a little bit whatever. If you thought she was being disloyal or whatever, none of the names associated was the people who did nothing with her. And you could have done, everybody's been through a relationship. You could have handled that with her. Instead, everybody took the blame, felt like everybody was fucking over Kai. And then the reality is that, no, Kai's team just blamed everybody incorrectly. Kai's team didn't say, hey, listen, we're going through a breakup. Please respect both of our privacy. I have no problem with this woman. They allowed everything to go. And at the end of the day, we also got to remember, Kaicenat's a grown-ass man now. Like, I know in streaming world, because y'all do this to me too. And I'm in my 30s, nigga. Sometimes y'all treat me like a kid. Kai is a grown-ass man. This whole thing like, oh my God, who broke his heart? Like, oh my God, like, yo, let's figure out, yo, young boy, why you fuck his bitch? Why you fuck his bitch, young boy? Why be? Why you fuck his bitch? Nigga, ain't nobody fuck this nigga bitch. If this nigga dated a hoe, he dated a hoe. The fuck? Like, yo, we gotta tell niggas take accountability. What are we talking about? Everybody was like, oh my God, who fucked his bitch? Who broke his heart? Who broke Kaicenat's heart, y'all? No, nigga. Nigga was dating a fucking, well, I'm not going to call her Trish. But whatever that happened with them, I'm pretty sure she presented that side of herself multiple times. And here's my last warning. God, the last warning, I'm going to tell you this as a young man coming up and whatever. I don't even know the status of our relationship because I usually could reach out to you and we talk. We haven't. It's fine. The last thing I'm going to tell you as a young man coming up in this game with tremendous power and tremendous influence. Let me tell you this. Whether it's your assistant, whether it's Ty Lil, whether it's niggas around you, be careful of the people around you wanting to be your bitch. Remember that. At some point, I tell everybody this. A nigga is going to have a girl that I know y'all used to single Kai, but his girl gonna come in and all y'all gotta bow down and kiss the ring to his girl. Because his girl is gonna be the person who makes him happy. It's very clear. Niggas was jealous of the Gigi chick. They're jealous of her. Like, niggas is like, everybody's feeling like, yo, I ain't getting no Christmas gift because now it's key with Gigi. You gotta let your team know, I don't fuck men. You gotta let your assistant know, like, nigga, I'm gonna have a bitch. That's a real, listen, it might not sound like I'm probably not putting down a way that you could probably consume it, but that's some real shit. A lot of time when you have these robust team, they all depend on you. Anytime a woman, like, they must think that your happiness is going to sleep dreaming about Tyler backdoor niggas. No, you need a woman in your life. We not gay. You gonna have a woman. If they jealous of every woman making up lies on a woman, trying to tell you every woman is bad for you, them niggas want to date you. Just remember I told you that. I'll leave it alone. But trust me, it won't stop there. There won't be a chick that you like that they'll ever support. Why? There's a power dynamic. When your girl walk into a situation, all of them niggas gotta fold up. We don't give a fuck if it's Tyler Lily assistant. They gotta fold up. That's your bitch. Sometimes it make them feel away. So you know what they do? They start making up shit. Oh yeah, nah, I think she was talking to so-and-so. Oh nah, you sure? Like, I think YB fucked her. Man, nobody fucked your girl. Your squad just got you to break up with the bitch. That's all they wanted. They want you. They wanted you. I'm telling you. You apologizing to her now. By the way, I do think she was kind of an entitled B, but she was. But you don't realize that half of the shit that came out, your own team told you to get you out of that shit. Nigga, they want to fuck you. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm only telling you that because there's certain people, they don't want me to have a bitch neither. They just want me to just like, bro, I can't fuck y'all. I need a hoe. I'm sorry. Every hoe they got a problem with. Oh, she fucking up this, she fucking up that. Man, how about you shut the fuck up and do your job, nigga? It's a fact. So it's kind of sad that I'm watching you. I would have rather you doubled down and said, yo, that chick was no good. It's like you realizing it's not that she wasn't no good. Niggas lied to you.
Was immature. I'm honest. I'm going to be honest. It was. But I want to send a direct and straightforward apology to Gigi, because she was in the innocent space and bubble, and all of these accusations that had came out, and all these goddamn narratives that came out, and everything that got goddamn drafted up was just not true. I literally don't like what I did was because I didn't have the time to defend her or defend her online, and goddamn.
Kaicenat keeping the beam. You believed it. You believed it because it was also coming from the people that you trusted. It's not because you've seen it online. It came from the people you trusted. But you have to look at the people you trusted and ask, why did they feel the need to go that hard to get you away from a woman that you liked? If you truly feel she did nothing now.
You know, like, defend her name online. That's why I regret it. That's why I want to say I apologize right now. Because, like, I don't know, to this day, nigga, there's still fucking narratives that goddamn, she owed me goddamn $2 million. Which is crazy. There was no, like, we had fell out because of personal reasons behind the scenes, and then once that shit goddamn happened, it was just like toxic as fuck because she did not do anything outside of our relationship. She did not do anything like that, and I did not.
Okay, and I'm glad he addressed it like that. Yeah, they had a normal relationship. Shit didn't work because of some interrelationship shit. No one's business. He don't got to explain it. She don't got to explain it. But then the other stuff is what the internet was fed, and he's saying he apologized that he didn't really squash those rumors.
Not come forward to address that. The sources that it came from.
Okay.
I literally don't like what I did. We had fell out because of personal reasons outside of our relationship. She did not do anything like that, and I did not come forward to address that. The sources that it came from was goddamn crazy though. Like, bro, y'all should have seen when we fell out, my phone was blowing up for all these goddamn random ass narratives that I'm seeing. I'm like, damn, you know, and eventually the internet played out how it played out, which I don't like how it like kind of like happened in front of everybody. And yeah, I want to come here and say an apology to her because, you know, at one point, you know, she was a best friend to me, and I still got love for her, so even though we are not together. Oh, sad. And I don't, you know, she probably gonna see this or something, but I'm not gonna say and act like, you know.
It's time to spin the block. Yo, I ain't gonna cap with you. Yo, Shout out to Kai, man. It's time to spin the block, nigga. Yo, Gigi, bring that pussy back over there and fuck that nigga, man. Yo, that word up, man. Like, yo, it's spin the block weather right now. I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, that's all he's trying to do. He's trying to smoke signal to her. But he's standing on his, like, 10 toes, though. You know why? You know what he said? Yeah, we not in a relationship. Because really what was happening, I think Shorty was, like, overbearing a bit. Like, sometimes you get with a girl and, like, she start controlling the program. You feel what I'm saying? I think that his team realized she was controlling the program. They had to get her out of there. You feel me? I think Kai probably, sometimes you with a girl, it might, like you just don't have handle of the relationship. So I don't think he wants to get back with her. But does he want to crack? Nigga, of course he want to crack. Yo, Gigi, whatever man's you with now, yo, curb that loser and go let Kai crack immediately, nigga. Yo, if you don't let that nigga smash before Streamer University, you're a dummy. You should be over there like, yo, mushing Duke Dennis and Phantom and all them niggas out the way to get to Kai's room, nigga. You should be looking like a zombie. You got to get to it. Word up. You feel me? You see Ty Lil hit him with a DDT, nigga. Like, you got to go get your man back. Well, he don't want you back. I ain't going to lie to you. He don't want you back. A chick like you, like your personality, he don't want that. But he definitely want to crack. Facts. And he deserved to crack. It's Kai. Let that nigga crack. What's the problem? Feel me? What's the problem? All right. Okay, what else? Is that it? Did he address anything else? All right, let me see what's going on with the Streamer University shit, huh? Yo, what's the point of like lit streamers getting accepted into university shit? Nigga, Lacey averaged like, unless he botting or some shit, that nigga averaged like 60,000 viewers. This nigga is celebrating. Yo, this nigga was in phase. This nigga, like, I seen this nigga on a McDonald's commercial. Like, yo, how this nigga acting like he just made it? Yo, Lacey, bro, cut the cap, gang. Like, yo. I keep telling y'all, Streamer University is basically Kai saying, I'll give you a drop of clout. That's it. Some of these niggas is lit already. Like, it's nobody who's like, oh my God, I'm going to get on. I'm like, this nigga's lit. What the fuck? They got OnlyFans chicks in there? Who is this? These are the teachers? Oh, your age is a professor? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, your age could be a good professor. Yeah, like niggas like Lacey should be like a fucking teacher. Should be a teacher.
Dude, I should have been on YouTube. If you are new on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe, dude. I should have been on YouTube. YouTube, give me a fucking hug. Give me a hug.
Good job, Kai. You should have been on YouTube. Nah, he's not taking shots at Speed. Okay. What's this? Okay.
If you do not.
All right, I don't know what's going on there. Yo, is Playwork Card, is she like really his ex at this point? When I met Cardi, she was with him. Damn. I wonder what happened. Well, actually, I don't care what happened. But I ain't gonna lie. Yo, when I met her backstage with like Cardi, she was like aura farming. They were all aura farming. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel what I'm saying? To keep it real, I think she was back there. I never heard her say a word. I've heard her talk now, like on stream. I'm like, oh shit. She speaks. Good for her though. Good for her. I guess. I don't know if everything was cool with her and Cardi, but you know, they look happily in love. When I seen them, they look happy in love. I don't know what's going on. But that's Gio, right? Gio? Okay. Yeah, Cardi looked like he loved the shit out of her. What happened? I thought they were gonna have kids. It's fucked up. I thought they were gonna be like what's that nigga name? Curly hair nigga. He just had a kid with Shorty. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Curly hair nigga just had. Why am I like it's evading me? What's his name? Then y'all can't tell me the nigga's name? Jay Cinco. Yeah, Jay Cinco and Lala. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's it. He's still streaming, so I'm glad that he's back. Because to be honest, without Kai, like, yo, a nigga who gets on stream and has 1 million people, like, Jesus Christ, you need that clout. We just need that clout in the community. Like, and whether or not, like, obviously, I'm not going to be on no Streamer University shit, but like, nigga, whether or not you're even connected to Streamer University, you just need, like, his clout to just fucking, yeah. All right. Yeah, this nigga is lit. He went on IG Live and had over 100K people. Jesus Christ. Wow. Did Samaya make it again or nah? Did Samaya make it again or nah? Okay. All right. I think we could get past that. All right, bet. Shout out to Kai. We are happy you're back. You are needed. And that's what it is. Really quickly. Yo, chat. It's becoming hard to defend my nigga, Lil Tunchi. Now, people keep reminding us every time we see a disappointing moment by Lil Wayne, they're like, remember, this is what y'all wanted at the goddamn Super Bowl. They pointed this out with this latest video.
Let's go. Get it right, get it right, get it right. Get it right, get it right, get it right. I need you dancing with whoever you next to. You ready? You ready? Hold up. Pause for the photo set.
Now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once. That's the motto, nigga. Y'all know everybody.
Get it right, Joe. Get it right, Joe. Get it right, Joe.
I mean, I think it could be at the Super Bowl. Just for that part, you gotta bring Drake out. Like, that's just reality, right? So for this part, is like that's a Drake song, that's a Drake chorus playing. Bring Drake out.
Hey, for when anybody say can't see him 'cause the money in the way. Real nigga.
One. I'm calling niggas out like the umpire. 7. I'ma drown in the pussy, so I swam the but it's east side. We in this bitch. I push a nigga wood like a tree in this bitch. And if a leaf fall, cause I'm beating that bitch. That's my MO, and I'm beating that shit. I'm fucked up. I'm twisted. You talk stupid. My nigga money talks. Hold up, I'm so young, money gotta jump on the line. In a jar of bunny, running hot money ain't sweet like sugar, ain't shit sweet. Niggas on the street like hookers. I turn kiss her other song. See, water gun.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. So she
Thank
I ain't gonna lie, I still get that nigga the Super Bowl, man. Yo, I'm sorry, man. Just get that nigga the Super Bowl one time, man. He gonna bring out Drake. He gonna bring out Nicki. He gonna bring out Birdman. Like, he gonna bring out a lot of people, bro. He might bring out Young Thug, because they cool now. Yeah, just give him the Super Bowl, bro. I'm gonna be honest, though. Anyway, Wayne is never, like, he has passion, but, like, his performance always lacked. I remember going to see him when he was on Drake's tour, and, like, there was, like, so Drake had, like, this light up stage with, like, a lot of, like, LEDs around it. They would put his lyrics around it. So I could tell he ain't know his lyrics. So they just put it around the stage that he could read his lyrics while he was rapping. And I was like, what part of the game is this? You know what I mean? Anyway, he announced that he was engaged to a 23-year-old woman recently. And this was her. Okay. She had posted that she was his love. So Lil Wayne's new girlfriend went on live on Instagram to share how they linked up. I don't know if this is a real thing or, one of those fake captions. However, it appears that her name is Maddie Cannon. She's 23 years old. Let's see. Is this her? Okay, she probably deactivated. Or is this her? No. She's deactivated. Anyway, after rumors that they engaged, right? It appears that Lil Wayne has now came out to say he's no longer with his 23-year-old fiance. By the way, let's just look up how old is Reginae. Now, Reginae is 27. Reginae's 27. His new fiance was 23. Reginae, if you don't know, of his daughter. Whatever. I'm gonna just stay out of. Okay. Anyway, this is how he chose to explain that he split with his newly fiance. But beyond that, apparently he had missed a show to go to the white party, and he showed up 2 hours later to another show. So people have been kind of like disgusted with Wayne and like how much he seems to be dedicated to his shows. And this was his explanation.
I would like to clear something up. No, I'm not engaged. No. I had a beautiful thing going with an amazing person, but obviously, due to the validity of the temperature of today's crazy world and culture, I considered I don't want to be such a burden on such an amazing person. So we decided to part. Sucks, but no, not engaged. But guess what? I am in Des Moines, Iowa next. So you better come catch me, nigga. Moolah, baby.
I keep trying to tell y'all, man. Wayne's legacy is going to be one of the most unappreciated of all time. The way how Wayne had a iron grip on the culture, we would have thought that his career would be seen like his contemporaries. His protege Drake, his contemporary Kanye West, and maybe even rival Jay-Z. However, we just see him as a really good rapper who had a really good run. But I hate to say this, and I hope y'all don't get mad at me for saying this. Lil Wayne's run is going to be compared to DMX. Real talk. Where we know he was an incredible artist, incredible moments, but at the end of that run, there was more pity and more of us saying, man, I hope he's good. Man, I hope he's good. More than us celebrating him or more than us anticipating him being a mogul. Get mad at me all you want, but that's the reality. That's the reality. His legacy has not fared well. People talk about his legacy with a lot of like pity. Like, oh man. It's okay. All right.
I would.
Oh, this is how short he looks? Holy.
Like to clear something up,
Okay. Do y'all think it's weird that his fiance, or I guess fiance that he broke up with or called it off with, are you surprised that his fiance is younger than his daughter? Also, people have pointed out that his baby mamas, who he had those kids with, he had several kids. They're all the way into their 40s. Okay. Lauren London is his baby mama. She's in her 40s. Toya Johnson, Nivea, Christina Milian, I believe, right? That's one of the baby moms, right? Wait, no, actually, no, she's not one of the baby moms. I'm sorry. I'm wondering how they all look at it. Now, I don't judge. She's 23. She's a grown-ass woman. And Lil Tunchi is 43. I don't judge. I think people just look at Wayne as because of the stature that he holds, that they probably expect something different. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think if it was Future, niggas wouldn't bat an eye. But I think people are looking at Wayne to at some point like have like this family structure or kind of like revert to being this elder statesman. And it appears like he's dating around probably in the age group of his daughter's friends. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, what was I going to get into? I damn near forgot. No. Okay. Anyway. Shout out to Lil Wayne, though. Okay, we have some more Rock Nation propaganda stuff. Apparently, the Joe Budden podcast have acknowledged that Charlemagne. Okay, not too sure what that meant. Not too sure what that meant right there. Ray Daniels says he's disappointed in 50 Cent for letting DJ Academics out-troll him. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna have to address this with his ex, Daphne Joy. His crew believes that 50 might have a huge platform, but Academics going on stream for 10 hours a day. Maybe Curtis doesn't want them problems. Before I even play this, Mr. Ray Daniels and cohorts, me and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson have zero problems, and I've not tried to troll that man. I have not brought up the fact that they have a child together, and I've not brought up their previous relationship or made any type of shots at Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. I know a lot better than that. If anything, the person who I would troll would be Diddy. So please, let's fix that argument up, because lo and behold, I'm not trolling 50. This woman was a subject of a federal case that we all covered. That was a case that had Diddy being accused of some heinous things. She was seen as Jane Doe, now found out to be Daphne Joy. And because of that, me and her has done some content and whatever. And, you know. But I just want to let you know that me and 50 Cent, this was not meant to make 50 look any type of way. And I would actually probably think, after I heard this clip where 50 says he wouldn't care if she fucked a dog. This is 50's words, not mine. 50 Cent says, he says he wouldn't care if she fucked a dog. Here we go.
Obviously didn't. But lots of other powerful people like you knew and said nothing.
Yeah, but they on the tapes.
Oh.
We just seen the first tape, man. There's a lot of tapes out there. None of that ain't got nothing to do with none of the parts. What you're looking at right now is separate. They feel like it's special because it's my son's mom in the actual tape. But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years.
I want to pause it there and remind y'all that whatever you see with Daphne Joy, 50's making it clear he hasn't been intimate with her in 12 years.
She could be out back with a dog for all I care.
You heard what he said. She could be out back with a dog for all he cares. So I want to let y'all know, for anybody who is trying to, because I get the strategy, right? Y'all say, well, Ak has a pretty solid track record at going at people and still making it out. 50 also has a really solid track record. So y'all trying to get the heavyweight to fight, the undefeated heavyweight to fight the undefeated welterweight. I get it. But I want to let you know, me and 50 Cent have no problems. I'm not trying to troll him, and I wish him the best of luck. I like all his documentaries and everything he does, and there's nothing that was intended to be 50 was not in my intentions when Daphne Joy came calling and I listened to the offer. Okay?
Special because it's my son's mom in the actual tape. But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years. She could be out back with a dog for all I care. To be honest with you, and she's the only person that we didn't get into the documentary that I wish we did, because it would be the person that's there that wasn't a victim.
That wasn't a victim.
No. See, when you think of women, we know women empowerment and for women, but let's not forget that there's some hoes. Right?
And predators. And predators. And predators.
No, let's just realize that's there. That's exists. So there's people that are there and they're looking for these things. Like they look for that. So she's just getting what she actually would. If you met at the present moment, check out the OnlyFans, man. It's up 85%. It's up 85%.
Ooh. Well, let's talk
It's
about
currently
women for a
works, so
moment.
she's achieving what she's after. Trust me.
I just want to say about Daphne that we did reach out to Daphne. She was not in the film for her. That was her own choice to not be in this film. And I didn't, that's like sort of like a whole nother, there's a lot of different webs in this story. But I think
Go through the babysitter.
I think to bring it back to the film and what, like the stories that are in there, I think that there's a lot of different, there's just so many different dynamics and so many different relationships that people had. And I think that Diddy was, again, a master manipulator of knowing how he could manipulate men and women, just from various different backgrounds to get what he wanted. The one thing that most people had in common was that they came from homes that were not necessarily broken, because it doesn't mean that you would fall victim to all of this, but that they came from homes where they were seeking validation, and I think
That's who predators look.
Anyway, so I'll play what Ray Daniels said, but I just want to correct that before we get too much into that.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm saying I'm slightly disappointed in 50 Cent is because I bigged him up on his show about him being the king troll of them all. And he's being out trolled right now by academics, and I can't believe he's so quiet about it. I can't believe 50 Cent is not like that. To me, that tells me, in my opinion, that says he really cared about her. Or he don't want to hurt his son. Something is making him not go nuclear, because the guy that we know 50 to be,
he would go nuclear.
What?
But I think it's his son.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with his son.
Yeah, there you go.
Has to. Because 50 loves his son. And, I don't think, and also to your point, right? I think we said this last time we were here. Academics is always online. He's online every night. And he's
I'm still wondering why people think that I'm trying to troll 50. Is that how it comes across? Because she's not really known for dating 50. She's known for being Jane Doe.
talking for hours. Whereas 50, he has a lot of power, and he could post a picture maybe 3-4 times.
Also, before anybody tried to get any wise ideas, without me talking to Fifth, I think Fifth realized that me and him are allies. He don't fuck with Jay-Z, and I don't either. So he watching, he's like, yo, the young boy act handling his business right now. Like, yeah, like, oh, he don't care about his baby moms. He's like, young boy act handling his business. Let that young boy cook. That's how I think he's looking at it. I think 50 looks at it that we're allies. 50 don't give 2 fucks about his baby moms. If anything, I think 50 looks up and says, oh yeah, that nigga act giving that boy Jay belt to ass. Oh yeah. I'm giving him belt to ass on the net, and 50 told you he making a documentary. So I think me and 50 are allies.
In a day, it's going to catch a wave.
For sure.
But I don't know if that's going to beat a nigga talking. We don't hear 50 talking.
But my thing is 50 is fucking with Jay and Beyonce. You fucking with Tip and his wife. You fucking with everybody. And now this dude is back fucking with you. And you ain't said nothing.
Man, you got to remember, man, 50 and Floyd real cool, right? So he has picked up maybe pick your battles.
Yes.
He not going to fight everybody. He not going to fight people he think that can beat him. Like
that, and he'll also blow Academics up even more. Like Academics is popular, but like 50 would shoot him through the moon.
Yeah, I just want to say this: if you're a man, don't be with a woman that's impressed by what you have.
Oh yeah.
Be with a woman that's impressed by you. Because if you're with a woman that's impressed by what you have, someone can always impress her and get in a room with her. And when a man crowns a woman a wife, ex-wife, mother of my child, he's crowning her a jewel in his life, right? Whether he likes to believe it or not, because that child is going to grow up, and no matter what, that child is not going to not love his mother. That child is going to love his. Like how Lonzo Ball was like, hey, I'm cool with my dad, but hey, my mom I love both of them. It's just, that's the game. You're going to play that game. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You're going to play that game. But, I just think that, like, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Ack fucking with Daphne, I said, 50 about to end this dude. And 50 didn't say nothing. That's why I was like, wow, like, I'm surprised.
Now don't sleep. Now 50 could be waiting on his moment too now.
I really do think he's sitting on it. He's a Cancer.
We Cancers, man.
You know,
he might be playing chess.
Yeah.
He might be playing chess, right?
But Academics is one scandal away from 50 just going.
But my thing,
crazy.
but my thing is like, you made an entire documentary around Puff because he was hitting her.
But these are easy targets.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But Academics is an easier target than Puff.
No, I don't think so.
But
Academics sits there for people pay Academics thousands of dollars to shut up. They pay him to shut up. Like, please don't say my album's
Fifth, you my nigga, bro.
sucks, please. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they pay him to be quiet.
Hey, let me tell you this. 50 50 went at Joe Budden. 50 has gone at the teeniest citizens. I want to dispel that rumor that 50 would ever listen. There's a lot of niggas in this game that's terrified of me. I do know this. I will not let that false rumor go out there. 50's not scared of me. 50's not scared of me. That's a fact. Everybody who we said pick and chooses, 50 went at. Big Meech, Rick Ross. Yeah, stop it. Like, it again, I like to be like gassed up a bit, but y'all would not gas me up with this. Not even gasoline. This kerosene right here. Y'all not gassing me up like this. And also, I won't even allow y'all to get that off to make it look like, oh, 50's picking and choosing or 50's a punk. The flat out point is 50 don't give a fuck about his baby moms. And as long as that's what I think. I think 50's a real nigga. As long as I'm not jumping out there trying to troll 50 with his kid that he shares with her, I don't think he gives a fuck. I don't think he gives a fuck. I know you might be like, whoa, you're wildin'. He did give a fuck because look at how much he focused on Diddy. Well, him and Diddy had a lot of issues, but even when it relates to Daphne, maybe that was still a little bit personal. But I do think that the kid also mattered too. Could be my take. I don't know. If 50 like randomly attacked me, I would be shocked. I've made sure I'm not saying nothing about Fifth. In me and her conversations, we never even spoke about Fifth. Ever. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's how it should be. When I've seen my ex, I got an ex, she date every fucking loser in Houston. Everyone. 15 bums. It's like she's on her 18th bum. When they have nothing going on, they start talking about me. I don't go to the online and talk about them. So I have a reason to be like, man, what y'all doing that corny shit? But if Daphne, I'm not trying to talk about, yeah. It just is what it is, you know? Like, Fifth is a great guy. And by the way, here's the thing, I cover hip-hop too. So, nigga, I'm going to still cover, y'all know when I'm being shady and salty or whatever, I'm going to still cover Fifth the same way. Oh, Fifth making fun of Von Ross. Fifth doing this. Fifth doing that. So it just is what it is. I don't think Fifth need to bring Shorty up. And trust me, I got a little bit going on too. I don't need to be bring Fifth up. All right? Respectfully, love Fifth. Again, now granted, if Fifth was like, yo, this is my girl, I think I'll be violating. If he was kind of jacking it, but the nigga saying he don't care if she fuck a dog.
No, Go ahead, Mick. Yeah.
No, I like I was gonna say. I mean, I think 50 is. I like what somebody said. 50 is waiting. He's a Cancer. Like we don't let nothing go, and we sometimes irrationally think emotionally, and he's probably just waiting. And he's also probably thinking of his son. Like this is his son. Like he loves that little boy.
And that little boy probably loves his mama.
Yes.
And you got it. And now you.
So hard, that's why he's probably he's just waiting for Act to fuck up.
Now, here's the thing. Like, we could put some context to this. Future should be mad at Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson changing Future's son's name. Posting all these pictures like, oh, I'm teaching him how to play football. Even though I ain't gonna lie, I think Russell Wilson's a good kid, a good father. But it's like, you're also kind of show up his actual dad. Bruh, I got nothing to do with 50's kid. I don't want nothing to do with this kid. Like, first of all, I don't know what's going on with that, bro. Leave me alone. Shorty giving out some cheeks, I'm taking it. What's the problem? What's the problem?
So I'll tell every man in the world, do not fuck with a popular girl. Do not fuck with a popular girl. I've done it before. As soon as you piss her off, she goes on her Instagram and say, I'm mad. And she got 500 guys on the DM offering her money and time and everything. It's just don't fuck with a popular girl, fellas. Get you a girl that's out the way, that wants to have kids and be a mother and not be in the middle of it. Because I'm actually, I am disappointed in them, but it really fucks with me though. Because it's like, damn, Daphne, like, you don't even want to hold the brand. You don't even care about the brand that I am. Like going from 50 Cent to Puff is like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know, you're in your friend circle. You know, but going from 50 Cent and Puff to academics, it just shows that you don't care about money over everything for you. Right? Because Ak is literally like, he's even shocked. Like, yo, let me crack for 10. Like he's shocked. Like he's probably like, this nigga girl is an airhead.
Yeah, she's an airhead.
She's an airhead, but you should not have babies with airheads. And I think that's probably why he's not responding. As I talk about it more, he can't. He's like, man, 50 Cent is considered top 3 smartest men in hip hop history. You know, like, and you pick her to have a child with.
Bro, but you know, academics gonna get off.
Yo, I ain't gonna cap with you. All right, y'all want one? This is a little exclusive. So tell me how, Daphne hit me. Look at Daphne. She's so cute. Daphne is so cute. Obviously, I was joking, but like, looked like she just seen it. What's this page called? Archaeology. But y'all gotta follow this page. This page is good. They do some good editing me on here. Here we go. Look like she just seen this. Here we go. Look. Wait, huh? My bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Daphne heard news that Diddy might get pardoned. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Daphne started acting a little different. She's moving a little different still. I'm like, yo, hold on now, Daphne. My contract said 2028. I don't care. Yo, I'm joking. If you get out in 2026. No. That's my baby girl Daphne. I think she's seen the Shade Room post. Diddy might get pardoned. I see a little bit of switch up. I'm like, hold on now. Yeah, chat, you're right. It's still my turn. Nah, it's still my turn. I'm still on that. Still my turn, chat. It's still my turn. Y'all love these edits. Extended warranty said I was good until 28. 28, I'm good. I ain't gonna lie, the diddler gonna have to wait his turn. Fuck that. Somebody said, where's she at? Not at the penitentiary waiting for that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, Daphne's so cute. Yo, look at that. Daphne's so cute. Listen. Hold on.
I just saw this. My friend sent it to me.
Wait.
Ak, I just saw this. My friend sent it to me. I'm like, that's not true. I was like, no way. I'm like notorious for not spinning the block like I told you. And I've already said farewell to my past and that version of.
All right, Diddy, your time is up, nigga. Peace out, brother. Thank you. She just gave me confirmation. All right, I'm in there. All right, we're in there. Chat. Daphne, I love you, baby girl. Daphne, they could never break us up. Fuck that. I'm sending that to Diddy. That nigga doing burpees in the cell. He thought he was gonna come back and like start like taking shit back. Like, yo, get behind me, Satan. Get behind me. I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling yo, that's what she sent me, gang. She sent me. I'm like, yo, no, that's baby girl.
And everything. I'm just only. Ak, I just saw this. My friend sent it to me. I'm like, that's not true. I was like, no way. I'm like notorious for not spinning the block like I told you. And I've already said farewell to my past and that version.
Peace out, Diddy. Peace out, nigga. Peace out, nigga. It's my ball, nigga. It's my ball. Stop playing, nigga. Like, yo, Diddy, you gonna have to respect the game, nigga. Like, bad boy, come out and play. Yo, I'm sorry, Diddy. I got you, Crody. I got you. Nah, Daphne is giving it up. She's a beautiful queen. I want nobody slander Daphne. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna have to see me about that shit. Word up. That's bae. Yo, she even told me, she's like, yeah, that nigga not coming back to get shit. Fuck out of here. All right, good, man. Take that. Okay. Nigga, Diddy can't. Well, actually, Diddy do blow up cars. He do blow up. All right, man. We good. As long as, Fifth, I don't want to beef with Fifth. Fifth have your ass in a documentary. They got beef with Diddy. This version of Diddy, I don't know. Diddy wearing cardigans in court. I'll beef with Diddy. Beefing with Fifth, I'm good. Beefing with Fifth is a bad idea. Beefing with, chat, my best baby girl, you know what I mean? She like, I gotta tell. She's the best, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Anyway. All right, chat. All right, man. All right, man. Yo, chat, she told me she asked me, she said, when are we out to Paris, Bali, or the Maldives? Chat, I love y'all, man. All right, what we doing? I even played the whole voice note too. I didn't want her to say nothing crazy. All right, bet. They said Drake surprised Black Coffee at his headlining show after he didn't think he was gonna make it. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, all right, Drizzy. Who else? Black Coffee. Okay. Homie Drake popped up. Okay. Have y'all seen Drake? They claiming that Drake spun the block. So Drake made a whole song called Lil Birdie. He was talking about this chick like she was a dog. He said, yo, listen how you told about her. That little birdie say you did me dirty. The story keep getting worse. I'm getting worried, and I'm going up. I'm going vertically. He said, I'm lit. I told him, hurry up and book me. Okay, he says, hurry up and book me before I change the fortune. Lauren, why are you acting like I'm not important to you? You was there in 24 when niggas shot the door, and to see you outside again, I thought your ass went corporate. You put an X in expensive, girl. You so annoying. I used to fuck you slow. I used to leave it in. I used to hate to tour because I ain't want to leave again. Now I know the truth about you and I'm free again. He basically found out she's a scallywag. Until your new man cop them tickets, you won't see me again. It says, okay, bet, right? Now I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, how you fix your mouth? He says, a little birdie say you did me dirty. How you fix your mouth to ask me if that shit would hurt me? Girl, you know that shit would hurt me. You know the shit is working. Yeah, girl, I'm going up. I'm going vertically. You try and bring me down acting like you worry about me. Anyway, basically it's another girl that broke Drake's heart. So Drake talked about her like a dog on the song. And niggas got to find out when Drake called Ben the Don. Drake was hugged up with the same shorty he said that he would never link again. Look.
Man, I still can't find a vlog.
Bro, I'm so fucking lit right now.
Me too, and I can't find
Oh, here you go, here you go.
That was crazy. Go ahead, Ben. Yo, Saucy gonna be on your head top, Ben. Now, supposedly, this is the girl. This is the Lauren girl. So Drake just talked about her crazy and little birdie. He back linking with her. Yo, to all my OVO, like, yo, you know, fans who, like, mad at, like, Drake, like, because he's linking back up. Yo, shout to Trizzy. This some real nigga shit. Nigga, I just cut a bitch off yesterday, nigga. I'm about to link with her tomorrow. Like, yo, what are you talking about? This some real nigga shit. This is how you do it. Shout to Drake, nigga. Like, the fuck? Yo, it ain't real until you be like, fuck this bitch. I'll never link her again. She's trash. Fuck her. Da-da-da-da. I hope she die. And nigga, you link her the next day. Some real nigga shit, man. I ain't gonna cap with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's how you know she got that fire. You know, that's how you know she got that. What the fuck is that? No, wrong sound. That's how you know, nigga. Shout out to Drake, nigga. You got a hit song out of her. You about to go back and get some cheeks. What's the problem? For all the Drake fans is like, oh, Drake don't stand on business. Nigga, who the fuck stands on business? Nigga, like, shorty got that fire. Nigga, like, shorty got that. That's it. It's over. Salute to Drake, salute to her. And shorty. Hey, you're the baby M replacement, okay? You need to make sure we keep getting more songs. So I'm not trying to tell you to go fuck on Drake and shit like that, but like, put that nigga through hell that we get some more songs. I ain't gonna cap with you. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I appreciate every girl that put Drake through some hell that I get a good song out of it. I appreciated Baby M when we got Hours in Silence. Of course. Yup. Didn't we get another one, Calling Your Name or some shit? Yep. So this is the new joint. You feel me? All right. Put that nigga a little bit through hell. I want to hear a little birdie. I want to hear some other shit. Good shit, girl. Good shit. And shout out to Drake for linking back up. You know it's real when you tell a bitch, fuck you, bitch. Man, you block her. I blocked the bitch yesterday, nigga. I told her, I'll see you tomorrow. I see them all, man. Like, yo, I'm serious, bro. Serious. Toxic. Yes. Toxic. Yes. Yes. That's how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I keep telling you, man. Oh, y'all niggas talking about Drake should get married? Fuck out of here, man. Drake living the life to give us songs. Drake sacrificed his life to keep dating these bitches to give us new songs. I respect it. All right, anyway.
What?
She said, yo. Wait, are you live?
Yes, I am. Please relax.
Yo, Ben, the first thing you're supposed to tell a nigga you on live. Yo, Ben, tell him we're on live, nigga, the fuck? Yo, before Ben even telling me on live, he showed the camera, he's talking to him for 30 seconds. No, nigga, just be like, yo, I'm live. I'm on live. I'm on live.
Bye. Hold on. I might just have to call. I might just have to tell you.
Oh, shit. All right, man. Wait, Ben didn't get invited to Streamer University? What?
Take this bullshit off. I had this tight ass bullshit ass suit on all fucking night. Fucking bedazzled shit.
Damn. Nah, Ben got to be in Streamer University. You got to be a teacher.
Get that camera out of my face, man. For real. Oh, Daddy.
Who the hell hugging him?
Get that camera out of my face, man. For real.
Oh, damn, this is Pops. Shout out to W Pops. W Pops, you got to console your son.
Daddy. Camera down, okay? Camera down. Chat, I hate y'all getting to even see me like this because I try so hard just to keep it together.
This boy doing a whole Drewski skit right now. This is crazy.
Be fucking sick.
Yeah, bro.
No, fucking good. In my stream. Stop fucking touching. You know I like fucking people touching me. In my stream. In my fucking stream.
Damn.
Stop, bro. Y'all need to stop fucking. Everybody get the fuck out. Everybody get out. Get the fuck.
Damn, been in the penthouse, huh? Fire.
Fuck out my house. Everybody go somewhere downstairs or something. I don't want to talk to none of y'all. Get the fuck. Get the fuck.
Okay, one more question. What about payroll game?
Fuck you in that payroll week. You need to get a job. You need to get a fucking job. Everybody start fucking figuring.
Okay. Oh, good. All right. So Drake back outside. Chat, y'all don't spin the block? Chat, I've told a bitch, fuck you, hoe. Scummy ass bitch. Sends her a flight 5 minutes later. Here's the flight. Just say some toxic shit. Let's argue in person. Let's argue in person, y'all. For real. Okay. All right, man. What else going on online, man? All right, so there was an influencer brutally murdered. She was coming back from some 4th of July celebration. Her name is Brianna Johnson, known online as Dream Doll Brie. Does anybody know her? She was coming back, and apparently she was with 2 other individuals in a Lamborghini Urus. It was a, I believe, lime green Lamborghini Urus, and it appears that there were men following her in a car, supposedly some white BMW or whatever, and they pulled up alongside it, and within, like, I got to say about, like, 1.5 seconds, they dumped 16 shots. They used, of course, a switch, and they dumped 16 shots into the car. She tragically died. 2 people were critically injured, but this is the video of exactly what happened. Check it out, chat.
Appears to be a green Lamborghini pulling up to the stop sign. That's when a white car comes around and then quickly drives off. That's when the Lamborghini starts to drift, and you can see it slowly crash into the home. But just a few hours ago, Miramar police confirmed 21-year-old Brianna Johnson died, and 2 men were taken to the hospital after being shot. We're told they were taken in critical condition, but right now no word on their condition at this hour. We've asked police, and we are waiting to hear back. Now, investigators say 3 people driving in a green Lamborghini near the 2700 block of Sunshine Boulevard around 5:30 in the morning Sunday were followed by another car and shot at. Neighbors say they thought the barrage of gunfire was fireworks. Take a listen.
That is a little like nerve-wracking for no reason, really. There's no reason for that type of behavior on 4th of July when we're all trying to come together for something as big as 250 years of freedom. So why do stuff like that?
So this hour, police say this investigation is still active. No word on any arrests, though they are still looking for that white BMW. Take a look here. You see.
Now, they're having a lot of, like, conversation about it. You know, usually people don't see women really get into situations where people are doing a drive-by. They're wondering if she had beef or whatever the case is. And apparently there was some type of, let me see if I can find it. There's some type of, give me 1 second. They're claiming that this was the vehicle and these were the shots. Now, they're saying it's 16 shots. Ironically, nothing kind of went through the window. But it definitely probably penetrated the doors. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 more left. They're saying there was 16 bullet holes in it, and they're saying she was hit with a auto sear device, which is known as a switch. They believe it's a Glock Switchiana. This is the audio of actually it happening. That's how quick. And the Lamborghini kept going and crashed into, it went past the intersection.
That
Yeah, you know
he
that shit. Ow. You know what they hit him with, King?
They let that bitch off.
Right here.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the police will be investigating this, trying to figure out what the hell happened. Number one, a Glock switch being used like that. Jesus Christ, By the way, those are kind of notorious in Philadelphia. I think if you remember some of these infamous deaths, maybe even YBC Duel, I think it was also a switch as well. They're not playing around with them switches, and usually that brings in the feds. So, yeah, that was kind of, very traumatic. I've seen some people try to speculate what was going on. Her name is Dream Daubry. I'm pretty sure cops will be able to find that car, though.
What's up, y'all? It's
So I think this is her.
your girl, Bree. Miss Bend over, take all that around. Bend over, take all that AKA Miss.
Mrs. Who?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bree. Miss Bend over, take all that around. Bend over, take all that AKA Miss Gucci while you got that bang bang. AKA the biggest, the baddest, the messiest. What happened?
Yo, social media influencer that go by the name Dream Dog Bree, who was known for her viral track Bend Over, which became popular off TikTok, was shot and killed early Sunday morning, leaving an Airbnb party when a gunman opened fire on the vehicle she was in with two other males. Now, she died at the hospital, and last time I checked, the two males was in critical condition. According to the Miramar police chief, a rapid fire of bullets hit the vehicle while they was in a residential neighborhood along the 2700 block of Sunshine Boulevard.
Okay, John, thank you. I also have to wonder if she was the intended target. There was two other males supposedly in the car. She was the only one who died. They're in critical condition. I'm wondering if maybe the other dudes were the target. Maybe not her, but you never know.
We are following breaking news this morning of a shooting in Miramar.
3 people are wounded after being hit by bullets, and Local 10's Brett Nees is right there at the scene. Brett, what do we know about their conditions?
Well, Christian and Michaela, we just talked with the police chief. He tells us that all 3 are in critical condition right now at the hospital. Let me step out of the way and show you what the scene looks like right now. This is Sunshine Boulevard here near Southwest 27th Street. And first, we're going to zoom in on the forensics team that is taking pictures of those yellow evidence markers right there. Just take a look at how many evidence markers are there in the middle of the roadway, all of them marking a different shell casing. We know that there were several shots that rang out around 5:30 this morning, according to Miramar police. Now we're going to pan over, though, and you're going to see a green Lamborghini that is in the front yard of that home. That was the car that police say these 3 people that were hit by these bullets were in when all of this took place. Right now, detectives are trying to figure out if they were followed into this neighborhood or if it was somebody that was already here in this neighborhood that opened fire as that car was driving along Sunshine Boulevard, again, around 5:30 this morning. We just spoke with the police chief within the last hour. Here is what he had to say about what this was like this morning.
I'll tell you, this is no way to wake up on a Sunday morning. It's a chaotic scene. Hearing multiple shots in the middle of the night or in the wee hours of the morning is always disturbing. At this point, we don't believe that there is a bigger picture with regard to the neighborhood being in danger, but certainly they targeted this particular car for some reason. We're trying to figure out why.
And the police chief tells me that he listened to that shot spotter alert that brought them here to this scene. He said that it was a very rapid fire, hearing how many bullets were fired here. They're working to find out whether or not there were multiple guns involved in this shooting. We're also working to get an update again on those 3 that were taken to the hospital. We know they're in critical condition at this point. As soon as we get another update, though, we'll pass it along. Live in Miramar, Brett Nees, Local 10 News.
When the news broke, social media influencer Woo Lady was the first person to post it. In fact, she made an RIP flyer that made Bree's cousin upset. Woo Lady posted and said, Broward has experienced 2 drive-by shootings yesterday. My heart goes out to everyone affected. I'm praying for the victims, their families, and our community. Please stay safe and look out for one another. Then she posted the flyer of Bree. Bree cousin responded and said, "You sick MFers don't give nobody time to grieve or nothing before making a flyer for some clicks and likes. Did it real life." Woo Lady would then post a video of her and someone she know who was also killed last night in a separate shooting and said, "RIP. Every time you seen me, you made sure I was straight. I'm lost of words. He was so sweet. He made sure everybody was straight." Bree cousin would then post again and say, "Woo Lady curse. I had that beat." As time passed, Woo Lady started getting hate online. People started saying she was cursed and she set it up. Woo Lady let everyone know she was going live to clear things up, and she knew nothing about the shooting until the family and friends called her 7 in the morning. Woo went live and had over 64,000 people in her live on TikTok. Before I play Woo Lady live of her explaining what exactly happened, let me clear up the first narrative because some people still think this is a thing. When Bree first was shot and killed, her close friends went to Instagram and said that Bree was set up by the hairstylist to be robbed. Why they thought that? Well, when they left the gas station, their car was being followed. The hairstylist got dropped off, and shortly after, the shooting happened.
Yeah, you know he let that shit out. You know what they hit him with, gang? Yeah, you know he let that out. You know what they hit him with, gang?
So the close friends of the family was thinking it had to be the hairstylist who set Bree up to get robbed. Because let me remind you, her friends and their family, they made it rain at the Airbnb. Yeah, they threw over $100,000.
Wait, this was right before she got killed? Oh, wow.
Allegedly. This is what I'm hearing. So the narrative was the hairstylist had her set up to be robbed. And why? Because she was dropped off before the shooting happened. Someone on Facebook asked what happened. Somebody responded and said she was flexing at the function. Some dudes followed her to rob her and shot and killed her. Someone seen it and said, "Wrong. That's not what happened. She was in the car with somebody who had beef." You see how people's assumptions get put on the internet and then put other people's life in danger that had nothing to do with it? This hairstylist had nothing to do with it. And Woo Lady is going to explain exactly what happened. And how I know Woo Lady telling the truth, y'all know I'm in Florida. I made a couple calls. And look, I didn't get the main details. I didn't get why it happened and who was involved, but I got the same story. A fight broke out at the gas station. People was fighting that had nothing to do with Bree. Some guys jumped in. Now the fellas started fighting. It got broke up. Bree and her people left, and I'm guessing that one of the guys or both of the guys that was in the car with Bree was fighting at that function. Car followed them, shot it up. The target was for one of the guys. But Woo Lady, she gonna go into detail. Check it out. Get in the comments out there and tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Wait, this video is sponsored by Free Cash, the app that's literally paying.
Yo, where's the mom? Where's the family? Where's the daddy? Yo, everybody. And instead of asking the mama, do she need flowers? Instead of asking these family members, is they straight? Instead of going to their house for flowers, asking what's going on with funeral arrangement, everybody's typing, but nobody's calling. Black people always do that. That's why funerals can't go right. Instead of calling these people parents and seeing if anybody's straight, yo, what a hospital? Who need what? I'm not trying to figure out, how she passed, how she died. Yo, that's that problem right there. Yo, where's the mom? Where's the family? Where's the daddy? Yo, everybody straight? Like, where the hospital at? That's my worries. I'm not doing no police investigation work talking about what happened. We can't do shit. She passed away. Asking how, when, where, who she with, that's not our business. She passed away. Hey, the mom need this funeral arrangement. What's going on? What's this? We're like, what we doing? What is we doing? Y'all never asked this family, yo, you need money, you need this? Okay, the funeral, all right. The auntie looking for me? Hey, tell the auntie, call me. What we doing? How much money need to be? What we talking about? Doing a police job ain't gonna do this app. For nobody. Bring family and friends, call my phone. I don't want no gifts. Put it in your... I want silence right now. I don't want this app screen right now. Because y'all gonna stop playing with me. First of all, I got invited to the matching party. The whole TikTok know I stayed home yesterday because my period came on. My period was supposed to be on the 27th. I've been stressed out because of TikTok. My period came on the 4th. I couldn't even get up, so I stayed home. Sorry. Yeah, I couldn't get up, so I stayed home. TikTok told me I'm sleeping in bed because I'm tired. No, my period came on. I couldn't even go on a boat because I'm buzzing. Because nigga act accordingly. Then I get a phone call. My homeboy just died at 7 p.m. I went to Bernie's to go eat because I still had a hosting. I still had to show up. I still got to show up. People counted on me. My homeboy just died. I got a hosting. And he died for no reason. I got nothing to do with nothing.
Yo, what type of culture is this, bro?
A drive-by. Now let's continue. She had a mansion party. The party shut down. They had a great time at the party. Nothing happened at the party. No ops came. Everybody enjoyed their time. They threw $100,000 in the mansion party. Everybody had a great time. Everybody left the party and went to a gas station. When they went to a gas station, 2 girls that got nothing to do with Bree. Bree just died for no reason. 2 girls started fighting. It went left where niggas jumped in. And they followed and they shut up the car. Bree just...
Oh, so they're saying that one of the males in the car jumped into a fight with 2 other girls. And because those males jumped in, maybe other males jumped in, and people wanted to get the males. The males happened to be in the car with the Bree girl. And they shot up the car. And the Bree girl died, not the males. Or at least so far, not the males.
Bree just died for no reason. Bree and her cousins was in the car. She wasn't with no she wasn't with no homeboys. She wasn't with no strangers. She wasn't with no her name AJ and the other boy are her blood cousins in a vehicle with 2 other girls. And they got followed after the gas. They went from the club and they got followed. One girl, they dropped the girl off. And then they shut up the car. She was with her family. All 3 cousins. The auntie just posted it. One cousin shot in the face. The other cousin in critical condition. And Bree, we just lost Bree. Please give me some grace. Stop lying on this app. Stop playing on my name. Stop playing on Bree name. Stop playing on anybody's name on this app. If y'all not posting, yo, when is the itinerary? When's the obituary? When is the funeral? Where's the money? If y'all not putting money in a funeral, because that's what I'm worried about.
What's good, Lala World? A lot of people sending me a post about Bree, someone that was close.
Okay, all right, man. Rest in peace to that young woman. We don't know the details. I'm pretty sure the police will uncover that. And by the way, I hope they swiftly arrest those hooligans who recklessly was discharging a machine gun at that late of a night in a residential neighborhood, honestly. Chad, I'm not gonna cap with you, man. Yo, what's going on with
Ain't died for no reason. I got nothing to do with nothing.
All right, enough. What's going on? There's an update on my boy Akash, bro. So apparently, I seen a bunch of pages running a bunch of like stuff on. They said Akash has popped up, but they're saying they're worried for Akash because even though he has quit his podcast, he's unfollowed me, Schultz, Charlemagne, and a couple other people. Maybe my boy is being held hostage. Anyway, listen to this.
Situation really just seems never ending at this point. Last time we talked about how he had officially departed from the Flagrant podcast, as he had already not sat on that couch with his so-called friends for months. and once again he did not show up as the message was broadcast to their audience that he was out.
As I'm sure you guys are aware, our boy Akash, he really went through it earlier this year. He is going to be stepping away from the pod. It is bittersweet.
After all, Flagrant was the show that took him from being a low-rate comedian on the latter half of his better days.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying go to the spank bank as often as you can.
To completely reigniting his career. So a lot of the fans out there really felt that he at the very least owed them some sort of sign-off message.
Nah, but Akash wants the dude.
The dude?
Yeah.
You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down?
And now recently a couple of things have happened to really confirm the idea that the once best friends are no longer on good terms. I also have other updates for you on his wife Jasleen continuing to embarrass herself online, a really horrible TV appearance from Gandhi himself.
What happened with your wife? Someone called her a gold digger or something?
As well as the biggest glazer on planet Earth refusing to come up for air off that ling.
No, it was so funny. I went back to my high school and somebody was like, yo, I heard your voice with Akash. I was like...
Now coming off his sold out tour, I really do feel like Akash was feeling himself. And I really cannot even blame the guy, because coming right out of the inferno, you know, facing the wrath of the internets, he would immediately accomplish his ultimate dream of selling out his favorite venue, and this was clearly a defining career moment for Akash.
What is up, Radio City Music Hall? Thank you guys so much for coming.
As he would almost immediately sign to United Talent Agency after this show, which is one of the top 3 talent agencies in the world. In the announcement post, Akash would mockingly say, "Gonna miss WME though. I guess some relationships are harder to leave than others." Shrug. Which was obviously a not-so-sly, metaphorical middle finger to both Andrew and the Flagrant audience. And if you need more evidence of this, Neon's father would also simultaneously unfollow Andrew, while continuing to follow the other host, Alex, Mark, and the Flagrant page itself, which really tells me that his issue was directly with Andrew. And it should also be noted here that Akash would also take the time to unfollow Charlemagne, and DJ Academics as well, who were both his friends in the industry for years.
Why does your wife have a microphone in her face? Do not allow your wife to start a motherfucking podcast, bro.
Yes. It seems as though anyone who spoke about this insanely hot topic in any negative way in regards to Jasleen got the boot.
And I realized he actually doesn't follow Andrew anymore. But even worse, forget Andrew. Nigga, he ain't follow me no more. I'm telling you now, Akash, I love you. I'm not going to unfollow you. And anything people ever said about you is because they love you. I know it might not seem that way, but we love you.
Because realistically, Jasleen was poisoning the very well that she was drinking from. Because when it came to the algorithm, the comment section, and the overall fan base of Flagrants, it had literally all become about the Akash drama. And as someone who understands the back end of the way this all works, I can completely see why Andrew would say fuck that.
Cause you don't need a microphone in your face cause you gonna fuck around and ruin us. Alright? Not just you.
And that's all not to even mention that Andrew was his boy for over a decade.
And that's my brother, and we met in 2008. I remember I just moved to New York, and then I got asked to do this show. It was like a hood show. It was out in Brooklyn, Urban Room, they would call it. But the show didn't end up happening, got canceled, and then he drove me home together, and he drove me home in his mom's minivan. But then we started talking on the way home. He had all the same taste in comedy, and I didn't see him perform for months. And then I saw him months later at another hood show in Harlem, and he just destroyed the room. And I wasn't nearly I was bombing all the time at that point, but I knew I wanted to go in that direction. And then watching him just have this like unbelievable determination and loyalty, he's so loyal. I don't know a lot of people who get that successful and then they try to become better people while they're doing it. And I feel like he's done that. And that's a really cool thing.
Like I'm saying, as Andrew blew up, it's not like he pulled the ladder up behind him. Like if anything, he showed Akash the blueprint to climb up that shit. And someone who would really weigh heavily in on this beef was the clown who interviewed Jasleen a couple of months back. Some of you may remember that he was simultaneously spitting at me through the screen, while also swinging on Akash's nuts. It was truly a feat that you could only get from your local lot lizard at the Dollar General down the street. I'm talking about generational dick riding here, my people.
I did a deep dive on the Jasleen situation. Progress. Me and Justine, that's when we started chopping it up. She's obviously appreciative of our platform for just, being objective about her. I do the Justine pod. That shit go nuts, bro.
I've seen the numbers.
Now, the ironic part is that this guy was completely biased.
I'd be sitting around thinking like, yo, if I was Justine, I would be doing it worse. Like, I would go on TikTok every day, just grab a rack and just count it and probably like, oh, y'all mad? Y'all mad? Yo.
Jasleen is someone who he literally met one time, who he is clearly in favor of simply because of reasons like them being the same race. And of course, he wanted that sweet, sweet clout.
I got so much respect for her and Akash because even my small taste of that, it's intense. Yo, y'all talking to me about people that I've met. I've had real conversations off of a camera.
Yeah.
Kosh sold out Radio City.
Yeah.
People on the internet are joking around as if he's lost something through all of this.
Keep in mind that this guy's entire brand is built around his Indian roots. I mean, you can see it directly on display with the corny brown creative hat that he is sporting. And y'all know I'm brown, right? I mean, look at my skin. But if you ever see me rolling around with one of these brown creative hats on, just finish me right there for the sheer amount of cringe that I brought into this world.
Andrew and Flagrant made a statement saying that Akash is no longer a part of Flagrant Podcast. And I had a problem with their statement.
As I'm sure you guys are aware, our boy Akash, he really went through it earlier this year.
I'm sure that they're friends but I just don't like adding the context of he's been through a lot. Because I feel like you could have made that statement and just said, yo, he leaving the pod, he's focusing on stand-up, and that's it. That additional piece of
We haven't gotten to the part where they claim it's new information.
Context? Like, how would you read that?
I mean, the truth is that Akash could not handle the audience that he helped build, turning on him this way. I mean, I'm not even saying that I blame Akash for not wanting to be the butt of the joke on a ship that he helped build. But if he wanted to control the narrative, well, he should have shown face on the podcast. Or even released a simple written or video statement onto his social media about his departure. And when he decided to do neither, I feel like he really relinquished his opportunity to control the narrative. And this guy, on the other hand, is still hanging around his high school, somehow meat-writing the situation.
This is the funniest thing because, like, I've met Akash once, like, I love Just Lead after meeting her, right? My neighbor goes, yeah, I heard your boy sold out Radio City. And then me and my girl were dying laughing. We're all like, No, it was so funny. I went back to my high school and somebody was like, yo, I heard your voice with the Akash. I was like,
oh my God, bro. Is dick riding all you do?
If this is how a down year,
yeah,
that's not how that feels. Like, how that felt is that, yo, this was like the rough chapter in your hero journey. This is like LeBron losing a bunch of times and then finally getting that, yo, I got the ring.
Comparing Akash to LeBron James simply because his wife would not shut up about her college memories with frat boys, wanting to bang her best friend's husband Akash 2.0, and her materialism addiction, is objectively hilarious. And speaking of that, her posting has continued, as she has somehow grown an even bigger head, due to the fact that she has recently signed with a talent agency herself.
Well. So to all the people that didn't believe in me and didn't think I could provide anything, I just had my third call with an agency today. I think it's safe to say your girl is gonna start making money soon.
Rich.
The tables have turned, so what are you gonna do for me now that I'm making money?
I mean, I just have to say it, guys, this has to be one of the most deluded people I've ever seen. And that boy Neon Sr. is right there with her.
I'm gonna be out here popping this butthole for the black friends.
You know, like, people always ask me, like, how are you so unaffected by, like, all these think pieces about you? Because it all sounds so fucking dumb to me. What my real issue is like, why do these people, when they talk about me, they get, like, 10x their normal views? But when I talk, and I'm talking, I don't.
I mean, her entire engagement online is based on people hate-watching. And not only from the Flagrant side, but also from her very own community, where other Indian girls have consistently called her out for talking shit constantly about their culture.
Yeah, should I do a think piece about ruining my husband's career after he sold out Radio City and, like, has never sold out more shows?
Yes, guys, she really thinks that all of the hate that she cast upon Akash is the sole reason that he sold out Radio City Music Hall. You know, completely diminishing any of his hard work. She would also openly brag about the fact that Andrew and Akash are no longer friends on her Instagram story, while also claiming that she was digitally essayed the last couple of months, meaning through the computer by the comments, like you cannot make this shit up. And recently her ego is even more out of control after signing the talent agency deal, and she apparently now even has a personal assistant.
Wait, she claims she was digitally essayed? I really try to remember everything works out the way it was supposed to. Rejection is rejection. Rejection is redirection. Of course, it's easier said than done when people were digitally essaying me and continuing to do so. But that experience made me and my husband so much stronger, showed us who our real friends are, and made us see fame more clearly. I think sometimes the bad things that keep happening to you, and what the fuck?
Through the computer by the comments, like you cannot make this shit up. And recently her ego is even more out of control after signing the talent agency deal, and she apparently now even has a personal assistant on Akash's payroll.
You guys,
my assistant Kiana helped us secure mangoes shipped from India.
And in general, she has just continued to be beyond obnoxious.
Where are my financially anxious girlies that also love to shop? Rise up. I'm here with you. Sometimes what I like to do to give myself like a little treat in between like big high-end shopping, I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll just buy a perfume. Yes, I know it's like consumerism and whatever. It's fine. I like it. Fashion is a hobby.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
In all seriousness though, Akash did recently show face to do some promotion for his tour, and people in the comments were saying that this is not the healthiest this guy has ever looked, and even here he could not help but bring up her shopping addiction.
So what are you looking forward to doing while you're here? I love just walking the strip. My wife likes shopping, so she really likes Honolulu and just all the shopping, and I will try to avoid spending money by distracting her with Waikiki Beach.
I mean, in this interview...
Yo, Kosh, come on home, bro. Come on home, man. Come on home, man. Come on home. What's going on with my boy, man? He got like that empty look in his eyes. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Kosh, let me tell you this. I know I've never been married, but trust me, I've been one of them type of, I don't want to call your wife a B word, but I've been with one of them type of joints. Trust me. This is how I look. Well, maybe not like you, but I just like, I remember I was looking down bad, bro. You know the funny thing is, Akash need another chick to cheat with. Real talk. He need another chick. Like, he like a loyal nigga. I could tell, like, yo, he probably like thinking like this is the last box on earth. He need another chick to throw him the box 1,000,000 miles per hour. I ain't gonna lie, when I was kind of in my rut, shout out to the females who was like, yo, that chick, I don't know how she got you hooked, but I might have to just give you some pussy just to break you free. Like, yo, what's poppin'? Shout out to them chicks, you know what I mean? Yo, where y'all little brown Punjabi bitches at, man? Throw my nigga Akash some box. Because right now, that box that got him, it's like poison ivy, man. Like, got my nigga down bad. Yo, where y'all little Punjabi, like, you know what I mean, dot in the head type hoes at, man? Yo, that niggas throw that nigga some box. Save my boys. Save my mans, bro. Save my mans. Yeah, I can tell, bro. He going through it, bro. Trust me, nigga, I've been there. Nigga, I've been there, nigga. Y'all look back at some of like my old pictures and videos, I'm like, damn, nigga, I was lost in a matrix with this whole thing. Like, I was lost in Akash, I've been there, gang. I've been there. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if the homies can't help, yo, one of y'all little Punjabi bitches that be at his show, man, get that nigga some good box, nigga, some good sloppy top. All this nigga, yo, you know the Remingfield Akash is cheating. Nigga, that's how I broke out of it, nigga. You gotta, listen, when you got a chick that's like that, nigga, you just gotta cheat. Facts. Facts. Yo, Akash, if you follow me back on the gram, nigga, I'll get one of these Punjabi bitches really like handling you, bro. I got you. Pause.
I almost think the guy looked downright drunk or hungover. And my favorite part of the interview is when the news anchor ironically says,
or no, at the beginning of every show, I try to say, hey, if something I say like offended you or you feel like I went too far, or if you just don't want to be talked to, just give me this motion and I'll move on. Because I'm 5'7" and I know this. I can't fight. So like, I don't need to be just mean to be mean. So like, I don't want to like.
You don't want no Will Smith coming out.
Yeah. I'm a prime candidate to get slapped. I'm a very slappable guy.
It's funny because Akash has quite literally become the new Will Smith after being publicly embarrassed by his wife time and time again. And I did want to show you guys this other clip from another recent interview that Akash did, where he was asked directly about the idea of Jasleen being a gold digger.
What happened with your wife? Someone called her a gold digger or something?
Oh, it was a whole thing online. So
it was a big thing.
Yeah, there's this community of people online who don't really like women, and it's like their whole identity is women are awful. And look, I love a little bit of sexism, but like it was just obnoxious. He came on I had a podcast. He came on, and I just kind of dressed him down. He's like a 6'+ black dude who is getting dressed down on camera by this little scrawny, skinny, fat, never take his shirt off, wear 2 layers, 5'7" Indian. And I think he felt very embarrassed by that moment because it just lived, and every time he would try to come at me, I would just post that and be like, we've done our discussion. And then my wife is like me. She says crazy things. I don't care what she says. They're all jokes. I know it. And we don't get offended by jokes. So someone clipped up like all the craziest things she said back to back to back and then just put it out on the internet, and then it just took on its whole...
Yo, gosh, this is the only thing I got to say to you, bro. I'm going to just move on. My nigga, listen, at the end of the day, I always knew, like, as your wife, it is what it is. Bro, whatever decision you make, I'm not telling you to even become friends back with niggas. You love your wife. You trying to build some shit. You religious. I get all that shit. Bro, just look happy, bro. Like, whatever decision, like, don't cut niggas off and look unhappy. You either cut Shorty off and find some happiness, or if you say, like, you gonna pick her and cut the homies off, nigga, at least look happy. Bruv, it don't look like, bro, every time I look on her page, nigga, I feel like I'm counting how much teeth she got. Like, she's mad happy. Nigga, when I look at you, look like you stressed. Like, bro, I'm not telling you that you need to go get back cool with Schultz, with Charlemagne. You don't got to refollow me at this point, my nigga, but put a smile on your face. I just want to see you look like you're happy, bro. That's it.
Own narrative.
And overall, it appears to me that Akash has made the decision, or at least Jasleen has, that he is okay in isolation away from the very people who truly helped him build his career from the dirt.
Akash, man, I want to call your girl a B, so I call the chick that I was with a B. That bitch used to, listen, a manipulative bitch is what she do. She isolates you from all your friends. Nigga, all she used to do is tell me bad shit about all my homies. Like, yo, you know this person jealous of you. You know this person, da-da-da. Why you paying this Bro, it's classic manipulation. Nigga, right now you got no male friends. That's classic manipulation 101. You feel what I'm saying? Trust me, it's healthy for sometimes your homies to be criticizing your girl. Nigga, you got to learn to compartmentalize. You tell your girl, shut the fuck up. Like, listen, I'm going to handle my homies. They're not going to disrespect you, like, to your face. But your homie's supposed to check it like, yo, why is she moving like that? Just like her homegirls is probably checking her. You're not supposed to cut your mans off because of her. But no, because of, because of her. So, you know what I mean? Again, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Yo, chat, I've been there, nigga. Nigga, I was with a chick, and I thought this bitch was trying to rule my life. Like, facts. Word. That's what but also sometimes, like, you have deep love, so you don't even know. So, like, you like, damn, I can't do love her. So I'm trying to, like, use my signs that I seen to kind of let Akash know. I know it's different because he's married, but bro, you haven't seen you see how he's smiling right here? I haven't seen a genuine smile from the nigga since, man. They're saying his face look bloated. They say he's trying to have a kid with his girl. He look pregnant. Like, what the fuck? How'd that work? Man, Akash, man, I get it. You don't want to talk to nobody else. It's just you and your girl. Just look happy, bro. Or fake the happiness at this point. Just look happy that at least we could look at you and be like, okay. Yeah, he cut the homies off, but he's surviving. It don't look good, bro. This shit don't look good. Every time I look on Shorty's page, bro, look at her page. Where's her name? Jasleen. Bro, look at her fucking page, my nigga. She smiled from ear to ear. She never looks sad, gang. She smiled from ear to ear. She never looks sad, bruv. Like, look. Nigga, this is every fucking day, nigga. Every fucking day. Every fucking day, nigga. Every day. Look. Every fucking day. Nigga, she got the biggest smile on earth. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, Akash, man, I'm gonna keep it a bit. You gotta be like me. Yo, sometimes, nigga, if you not happy, nigga, you gotta like, yo, man, fuck some shit up at the crib or something, nigga. If you not smiling, nigga, this is your program, nigga. If you not smiling, nigga, fuck the whole situation, nigga. I just want to see you smile, dog. Look.
Guys, don't even worry because I got that Hawaii pricing. It was basically free. Not even girl math. Tax math. Hawaii math. First up from Mew. Something really small.
Bruh. Can I see Akash smile? Yo, Akash looks stressed, gang. I'm not ever gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, she don't even like record him when he look happy. She record him looking stressed, nigga. Like, yo. They on the plane, Akash editing videos of her. Yo, Akash, bruh. She's still on the gram trying to post the tatas for some other niggas. Like, yo, this is crazy, yo. This is fucking bananas. Look. Yo, she cropped the nigga out. He right here. He right here. She cropped his ass out. Yo, you feel me? She's serving looks. That's what they say. That's what the hoes say. She's serving looks right now. Got them things hanging. Holy. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I'll grab the phone up. Bitch, give me that shit. What the fuck?
Hello. I really don't like when you do that.
She lucky that nigga. She ain't edit that nigga out.
When that make that noise, it bothers me. No, but I don't.
Yo, she don't like when this nigga breathe, man. Yo, I don't like when you make that noise. It bothers me. I've never heard her say, nigga, I love you. This shit is bananas. Just watch this.
My wife, Naomi, the Duchess of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, a former model of... My wife, Naomi, the Duchess of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, a
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
The Tiger.
Yo, all y'all Punjabi hoes, if y'all don't show up and show Akash there's badder bitches out there, I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. I'm telling you, I was strapped in the Matrix. Then I had a bunch of yellow bone black queens. I had some, I ain't gonna lie, I even had some Caucasian princesses too. They all showed up and said, you stuck over her? Yo, shout out to the girls who came and rescued me when they was just like, bro, shorty's kind of mid compared to us. We're baddies. Yo, if this, yo, I ain't want to try to say, I don't want a nigga to like hate me and shit. But I'm like, bruh, if y'all Punjabi bitches don't pop out, like if y'all don't like, if y'all don't pop out and show Akash that, yo, there's badder bitches out here, I'm done with y'all. Straight up. I was lost too. I was lost. And there was a couple melanated queens who saved me. There was a couple Hispanics. Shout out my Dominicans. They saved me. Y'all got Akash tripping. Bruv.
My wife.
Yo, she's violating the crib like this. Like, stop it, bruv. Like, yo, what's going on, bruv? Yo, what's going on, dog? Shorty think like she's like America's top model. Yo, nigga like Akash, I would have been had him cheating. Like, if Akash was my best friend, I would have been had him cheating, nigga. I would have had Akash fucking 3 hoes a day, nigga. Straight up. That's the only remedy. You gotta cheat. You gotta cheat. Yo, Akash my best friend, nigga. Nigga, I don't even care if I gotta pay for the pussy for him. Go fuck my mans right now. Stop playing. Go in there and fuck my mans. He's too much on this chick. I gotta like save this nigga. Trust me. Y'all be damn if my bitch is posting shit like this. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you got what you wanted already. What you posting for? Please don't make me think of it. We can't think of it. Yo, Akash, yo, hit me up or Grand Wizard. We get her page deleted. Facts. That's what you need, Akash. Hit me or Grand Wizard. We get her page gone. Nigga, she should be posting this. Her ass should be in the kitchen, nigga. Like, the fuck are we talking about? Yo, hit me. Yo, Grand, do this one on the humble. Free ski. Get this one out of here. She wilding on my mans. Delete this shit. The fuck? Yo, this one's on the house. Grand, we got to get this page out of here. Hell nah, man. Hell nah. What the fuck? My man trying to kiss her. She's still giving this nigga, yo, kiss me on the forehead, the temple, everywhere but the...
No, meaner. Tell me to...
Yo, she's showing off like 50 Louis V bags she walking out the store with, but she can't show off like the tongue kiss. Man.
Tell me to hurry up. You're smiling. Don't smile. I just gave you attitude. Make that face without the words. Do another rolling your eyes. But more angry.
Yo, I wish I would spend like, that looked like 10 bands. I wish I would spend 10 bands on a chick and she roll her eyes at me. I would have rolled back up to the store and returned that shit. I'm rolling back up to this. You roll your eyes at me, I'm rolling back up to the store to return that bullshit. Fuck is you talking about?
Like, you're really pissed. I'm in big trouble.
Nigga, I done bought some Louis V. Nigga, I ain't in no trouble, nigga. The fuck? Yo, y'all want to see me vlog with bitches I'm fucking with. I buy one of those, you know the vlog gonna go? Yo, you sucking dick for like 3 hours straight tonight. Like, you know, this shit's gonna be like, yo, you gonna catch locked jaw tonight fucking with me. Yo, she walking with that, that's what the convo gonna be. Yo, you gonna catch locked jaw fucking with me. Like, yo, you sucking dick for 3 hours. I don't care if I fall asleep. You just gotta keep doing it. What the fuck? Akash! Yo, Andrew, I'm about to start blaming Andrew. Ain't no way Andrew let this shit pop it.
I just told you spend too much money.
What? Yo, this shit be pissing me off too much, bro. Yo, if I spend 10 bands, you better even put on a frown.
No, meaner. Tell me to hurry up. You're smiling, don't.
It's gotta be a troll. It's gotta be a troll, bro.
You guys, my
Alright, I'm done with this, man. Akash, man. Yo, Akash, you hit me up, nigga. I have your ass cheating on her in 2 seconds, nigga. That's what you need to do. You know how many times I've had my niggas cheat on their bitch just to put that bitch in the line? Like, come on, man. Like, yo, you gotta learn game, man. Game is game. Game is game. Like, I'm a nigga, like, I get you cheating on your girl. Like, I get you a nice side chick. Your girl gonna be wondering why you walking in the crib with that smile on her face. Trust me. Biggest kryptonite to women. When you walking in, you not even asking her for pussy no more. You walking in with the biggest smile on your face. Nigga, I guarantee she start cooking, cleaning. She start vacuuming. She started doing everything in the world, my nigga. Trust me. Some relationship, all it needs is a good side chick. Get the whole shit together. Y'all know about them ones? All right. You know how many times I've fixed a relationship with a nice side chick? When I walk in the crib, nigga, I'm all teeth. When a bitch realize she can't do nothing for me that I can't do for myself, nigga, she start overcompensating. Yes, nigga. Oh, I know you say you like cowtail and stuff. I'm about to go. Hold on, I'm about to. Yeah, you better get to it. When a chick realize you can't do nothing, she can't do nothing for you that you can't do for herself, nigga, you get the best version of her. Facts. You gotta learn to walk in the crib smiling. She started she be like, damn, you always horny. You probably just want to fuck right now. No, I'm actually good. I'm just actually, you know what I mean? I'm just catching up on obsession. I'm sorry. It's okay. No, it's cool. No, the World Cup about to come on now. It's all good. Chill. Or do one of these. When she's trying to tease you, she's trying to rub on your shit, you'll be like, hold on. Nah, hold on. I'm focused right now. I'm focused. You do that twice, that bitch learned a Betty Crocker cookbook. She backflipping 15 times. I'm telling you, man, like, nigga, like, she learned how to wash, cook, clean, everything, man. I got to teach my nigga Akash some of his ways, man, because this shit is bananas, dog. I don't know what the fuck this is. All right, man, whatever, man. Okay. What else is going on? Are we on the shade room? Hey, shout out to Nicki Minaj. I see her with President Trump.
Just like me to a selfie in that mirror together. Wouldn't that be funny?
Okay, Nikki. All right, Nikki doing her thing. I know some people thought Nicki was doing this shit for the green card. Nigga, I think she got it by now. She's just doing this because she fuck with Trump.
Especially since we've literally now, you're going to see numbers coming out over the next 6 months, I think, that nobody will have ever seen before. But she's a fantastic person, and she's a woman that's respected by everybody, and she's got real talent. Nicki Minaj. Nicki, stand up, please. She's such a great person, respected by everybody. Today, 38% of Americans do not own stock, yet we have set 73 all-time records. It's now 82.
Shout out to Nicki, man. Hey, I know a lot of people going to be criticizing her, whether y'all think she's doing some shit because of her husband or whatever. It's her political choice. She clearly making a political choice by being with Trump. You know, I always say you shouldn't listen to me, Nicki Minaj, or no entertainer when it comes to voting choices. You should make choices for yourself. But I understand if you're a sheep, you might get easily distracted or easily influenced. I look at that and I'm going to be honest with you, Nicki Minaj can't convince me to vote for a motherfucking soul. And even though, you know, I like to consider myself a little bit, you know, a little bit more astute than the regular folk, but I shouldn't be able to convince you to vote for nobody either. You need to vote for your own choices, get educated yourself, take in information as you get it and be able to parse through it and be able to make your own decision. So for the people who hate Nicki because she's cool with Trump or whatever the case is, Nicki's making an educated choice for her and her family, whether it's to help her husband out, whether it's to, you know, kind of gain some type of, you know, outside of music power, whatever the fuck she's doing, she's making a decision for herself. Y'all should make decisions for yourself as well.
Especially since we've literally now, you're going to see.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay.
I was feeling sad this morning and just down about some shit. My daughter walked down on me and saw I was sad. And she just came back and brought me some I love you balloons. A meal from my favorite restaurant. A Build-A-Bear for emotional support. And the Build-A-Bear, I got all my kids on here telling me they love me and stuff. This is just everything to me, boy. Tired.
That's fire.
This just made.
That's fire. Shout out to Boosie and shout out to his kid, whoever who thought of this idea. That's dope. I can see a genuine laugh from Boosie. You know, obviously he's been going through some legal stuff where it looks like maybe his probation might be getting revoked. He did take a plea in a situation with the gun, and he has to unfortunately deal with supervised kind of like release where they're clocking his every movements and they're clocking like his pee and shit like that. Salute to Boosie. You know, if his kids, I think that's what having a family is about. It. Your kids realize, you know, you're going through some shit or you look sad, and they did a good job. I think they did a good job. So salute to Boosie and salute to his kids. How many kids does he have? I don't know, right? I don't know.
I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the road, I miss my band, giving hugs and shaking hands. It's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. And there be crowds and there be shows. There will be light after dark, someday when we are 6 feet apart. Bring home the troops. I miss.
Yeah, this nigga Juice, he do play white characters pretty good, man. I see people keep saying he should play some Jewish people. Yo, let that nigga stick to what he good at, man. He good at playing white women and old country white men or racist people, bro. That's his specialty, bro. Let that nigga keep playing those people. And yo, shout out to Juicy, man. He's just a legend. I got to give it up to him. I think he's been on an amazing run. He got put on the Forbes list. I thought that was amazing. And he hosted BET Awards. I thought he did a phenomenal job. Drewski is the fucking truth, man. And he's a trailblazer for everybody who does content online or on their phone on YouTube, on a stream. So Drewski, thank you, bro. Just thank you for keep pushing. You're pushing the envelope, and we obviously respect that shit, for sure. All right, chat. I think I'm finna call it. I said 3:00. I know y'all do want maybe an hour left, but man, it's 3:00, man. Wake up in the morning, and we got some more shit to do. But I did get my Monday stream in, which this is a stream. I know it was only 3 hours and 20 minutes, but it's all good. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And if you guys haven't taken notice, I need y'all to all go to Eventbrite, okay? Go to Toronto and search academics. We will be in Toronto. Okay, well, I can't find it there. Anyway, just go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, click on the link in the bio. And that's the link to the tickets for my Toronto show. It's happening. It's happening. There's a lot of buzz in Toronto about this. A lot of people have hit me about this today. This is good. So whoever who's in Toronto, who can make it out to Toronto, please, we will be there Carabana weekend. The date is July 31st, 8 p.m. sharp. You will see me. You'll see other people too, but just one person I could guarantee right now. Me, okay? Toronto, I'm coming. The 6th, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm bringing the chain too, all right? The OVO chain will be in the building. And, shout out to OVO just in general, but we will have a good time, all right? Chat, go get some sleep. I will catch y'all tomorrow a little bit earlier to make sure that we could get all the streaming we need in, all right? Apologies for the late stream today, but at least we got some time in, all right? Love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.